1, 2. Check 5, 5, 5,
Can
5, 5.
Can
Go.
I get a pterodactyl?
Go. 5,
Pneumonia.
5, 5. Go. Check. 1. Check 2. Check 1, 2. Check. Say something.
Check. Syphilis. Your neck bone's connected to your syphilis bone. Your syphilis bone's connected to your microphone. Your microphone's connected to your neck bone. And then you fuck your mom.
Whoa.
Then you take your mom and you teach her about cunnilingus from an ex-prisoner. Yeah, you lay her down and you eat her beaver from the backside so you could look at her asshole.
Check. Check 5. Check 5. 5. Check 5. All right.
How's it sound? Good?
Well, I mean, it was a little. I mean, I was getting one green dot over here. That's
You're getting
not,
one green dot,
well, I'm not
baby.
pushing. I'm not pushing it.
It's all going to be on your.
No. I got my headphones. I'm saying that there's no sense doing the show if no one can hear it.
Well, what I'm saying is you're only got one channel that you can adjust. Yeah. That one and that one. The main and
right here.
Yeah.
So I've got it tuned in now, so we're almost to the yeller.
We're getting in that yeller, baby.
Now we're getting up there, so we can hear something.
Lights could be burnt out, though, bud. Upper lights are burnt out.
That's fine.
It could be really loud.
Well, it's not.
What I'm saying is, if the upper lights are burnt out,
how do you know?
How would you ever know?
I wouldn't. It would just get distorted. That's how I'd know.
How does TJ keep his kids in Missouri?
I don't.
God,
it seems like a strange
place.
Daycare
is hard to find nowadays.
It seems like a strange place.
They have higher fences there.
So I got to get my kids from Missouri.
Is your Copenhagen from Missouri? You gotta tell them, hey, bring me some coke from Missouri. Cigarettes are cheap there.
Sounds great. Sounds great. Delicious.
Speaking of delicious,
what I will say is FUCK to Subway.
Okay.
You had a problem with Subway yesterday.
Sure did, buddy.
So I went to.
You tried to eat fresh today?
Tonight on the way here.
Wow.
That's why I was coming in right on the nick. I ordered from their app. They push you to order the app. Shannon's went there. He's done all the stuff as far as
I've done everything but make my own sandwich.
Right.
Which is the next thing.
And then everybody gets mad, including like you should, because you go in there and all they're doing is working on people's mobile orders.
Yep.
So there's no sense in not doing it on the app.
No,
that's what they want you to do.
Lock the door.
So I order at 6:28 because they had a deal where you get the meal for $8 and footlong meal, $8.98. That's after tax.
With chips and drink?
With chips and drink.
Holy cow.
And when you put the thing, it's an $18 order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they knock it $10 off.
They're going to give you $10 off. And by the way, you can't even order this sandwich like when you go in because it's from the vault, dude. Last week I had the Garoppolo.
The Janine Garoppolo?
The Janine Garoppolo.
Wow.
The backup quarterback. And then the week
tasty.
after, this time it was the beast mode, Marshawn Lynch. You know, you can't go in there and say, give me a beast mode or give me an OJ Simpson or whatever. It's all app.
They'll say no. Did you order online?
It's all app language. And so, you know, you want me to go to the app. I went to the app. I've used the app. I've paid for you via the app. I've done all your app stuff. Then I go there and there's a water-headed couple that is ordering 4 sandwiches. There's one employee. You know, this water-headed couple did not use the app.
Yeah.
So they got 4 6-inch sandwiches. 2 of them are the same sandwich. Get a foot long, buddy. Combine them. But no, 4 6-inch sandwiches. This lady's like, she's a cancer survivor or she's just got a new age haircut.
Right.
Bald on the sides. It
For
could
sure.
be cancer.
It could be.
It's one lady.
It's Proud Month. So, I mean, there's that.
She's got her Juneteenth bandana, Subway bandana on.
Hot.
And I don't want to bother her. She's got 4 6-inch sandwiches in front of her with these 2 mouth breathers being like, what is that? She's
busy.
Is that mayonnaise? Is that ranch? Ranch. You know, and it's like, to sit there for 20 minutes. And then eventually the waterheads leave.
Right.
They take their 4 6 inches and go.
And she says, time to close
so
up.
She goes, oh, did you have a mobile order? Yeah. It was done.
It was right there the whole time. It was right there the whole time.
Her. I can't say anything. There is some asshole in the back. There's somebody in the back. I hear him clanging, banging around. I hear him. But I can't go back there.
Hey, he was back there. So I would have said, this is
if
a
I was
robbery.
that lady, that cancer lady, I would be like, hey, get up here.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, Susan, are you working today? Come up here. The bread is made. You know what I'm saying?
do you want me to tell you about my travel experience or my food experience? Because I've already told Eric about my food experience. He called me. And I was sitting in the drive. I was sitting in the parking lot of this establishment, crying,
Chili's?
and he called.
Was it Chili's?
No, it was close. Close.
Arby's?
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
I was out west at another place that runs out of their house.
Western
Wichita.
Western Sizzler?
Okay. I was Kansas or Western United States
Could
or
be
okay.
anybody.
He was good. He didn't interrupt you at all. Not at all when you told your story.
Well, he was out getting some beers and stuff.
Yeah.
Had
So
he
so-
heard the beginning with the cancer, he
So
might
I was
have.
out west.
I listened.
And so I passed by my Taco Prano. It's gone. It exploded. It's not even the building's not even there.
Yeah,
And so I
noticed
cried.
that.
I cried a little bit,
few
but
weeks
I
ago.
kind of heard about it closing, so no big deal. That's not skin off my nose. And it was right there next to some place that I was going to go check for a refrigerator, bud.
Oh,
it was right
right.
around the corner.
Yeah,
Nothing out. Right?
sure.
And so I go to the next one. Next one's somewhat close, a couple miles away from Taco Grande. I'll slide over there.
Yeah.
Closed. Can't find help. Can't find help. Closed. Friday.
Yeah.
No problem. Not going to eat there. Great. That's closed too. My go-to.
What
Gone.
was that?
Taco Grande.
Oh, they're
Or
closed.
sorry, Taco Rio
Okay, Taco Rio and Taco Pronto,
and Taco Prana. So where's the next one, bud?
Old Chicago.
Grande. So I go to Grande. I walk in. Guess who's serving me? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Your ex-wife.
No,
Oh,
Jeffrey
man.
Dahmer.
Jeff. Yeah, really, Jeff D. He's got the Bud Light or the Budweiser.
I
original?
challenge anybody
And
who
the
lives in
top
this.
weekly top 40s.
Anybody to go by there. If you live in Wichita, Kansas, or even if you don't,
Yeah.
you want to travel there, go to Taco Grande on West Street.
But he's not Taco
Seneca?
Grande.
He's hot right
Seneca.
now.
Oh,
so.
you found a Taco Grande that was open?
It's open.
Okay. And Jeffrey Dahmer was there? Dude, I was thinking about him today.
$13 later, 3
Yeah.
tacos, 1 burrito, 1
Mm.
small soda, $13.
That's not bad. I mean,
I just looked at the tray. I ordered. I looked
Yeah.
at the tray like,
this is it.
Taco Bell's got a $1 menu.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Just so you know.
But it's all potato based.
Yeah.
It's all potato based.
They took,
Garbage.
they took the meat out of the dollar menu.
It's actually human, which is
Yeah.
not bad. It's not bad.
Cumin?
Yeah.
Cumin?
Cumin
Cumin.
spelled like this, C-U-M, baby.
I went to
that's
four-
my
I
favorite.
went to 4
that's my
places,
favorite cumin.
And I'm not going to bore you with the other 3.
Okay.
And I called that other guy that doesn't have a 1 door, and he says he was going to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And I texted him. I was like, "Hey, we'll save you a trip. I'll just meet you out there.
Yeah. Well,
He's
you
like,
can't do that.
Do you have something big enough to bring 10 2-doors home?" And I said, "Dude, you told me you were picking up 1 doors."
Yeah, right.
He's like, "No, they're all 2 doors. I told you I couldn't get them." I'm like, "But then you told me. Why tell me? I'm asking you about a 1 door. Why tell me you're going to Oklahoma to pick some up?"
Yeah.
I'm picking 1 door. No, I'm picking up 2 doors.
So
I
what?
can't find
Are
any
you
1 door.
okay? You have an okay day?
Me? No,
Yes.
it was fucking horrible.
What's
That's my
wrong?
favorite part. Mad.
Before I went shopping,
Mexico.
I checked on Amazon, which, by the way, I don't know why anybody shops anymore. Why do you go anywhere? Just go to Amazon because it's the best price and it's delivery.
Mhm.
Our brand new refrigerator with a 3-year warranty, $1,500.
Yeah.
Now that seems expensive, but find a used one. I found one. You know how much you wanted for it? $1,900.
It's probably a
1900.
different fridge, though.
Same fridge, same manufacturer.
That doesn't. I mean, Whirlpool makes multiple fridges, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like you could say they're both Whirlpools, so the same fridge, but there could be two
23-foot interior.
different. Okay,
I mean, of space.
so they have them on Amazon.
Mhm.
So why are you getting so mad?
I'm mad because when I go to these places, you know what I mean? And I go to places, you can't just look I mean, you're not dumb. So you're looking on Amazon, the new one's 1,500, and you're like, yeah, it's worth 19,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Because what are you going to do? You might need one. You're going to wait a couple days for Amazon to drop you a new one? Or you take this one and plug it in? What are you going to do? Is it worth 400 to you?
I don't know why you're getting. I don't know what. This isn't news to me. I've been telling you this since. I mean, this has been a problem for a while. That Amazon has undercut everyone. There's nothing available when you go to a store. All you do is drive around all day and waste gas and time. And
That's what I did. And
So-
also, by the way, I took a picture of our deal, and I said, hey, we can make a swap. You want this back because we're upgrading? Nothing. Crickets.
Mhm.
So it's fine. Whatever. I mean, It's
I'm
okay.
sorry you had a bad day, man.
It just sucked. The whole time sucked. Too much gas. Couldn't find the right parts, even at Lowe's for the
Mm-hmm.
other
What was
car.
one thing that went well today?
You calling?
Okay.
That was
And
not-
what's
that's it.
one thing you're looking forward to?
Being here with you this show.
Okay, there we go. Now we feel better now.
Eric, how was your day?
Leftovers.
It wasn't as bad as Shannon's. I worked all day and
How'd you get?
fucked around all day and
Yeah?
all
It's
that.
right there.
What was your favorite part of the day?
Well, now that I think about it, I had a pretty shitty day because I don't have anything good to happen. I didn't have a good part of the day. It was just, it
What
was,
about seeing your
I
wife
didn't
in the
have anything-
morning?
I
Something
didn't have
like
anything
that.
bad happen today.
Kissing your wife in the morning or something.
I didn't have anything bad happen today. So therefore it's a good day.
Yeah.
It was,
Happy Friday.
it was a white bread type of day.
It's a hashtag blessed day, I think.
Yeah.
You were blessed today.
Live, laugh,
Yeah.
love.
Casey, did you have a good day?
Yes.
Skin Man?
Oh yeah, it was a good day.
Skin Man just got back from Vegas, guys.
And he brought treats.
And he brought a. What do you got for us, Skin Man?
That's lemon vodka.
Am I a wuss? What the fuck?
It's got a kick to it in
It's
the
been
end.
in the freezer.
I'm not a straight liquor guy, I guess.
Dude, speaking of liquor, is it still cool to drive by a woman and go like this?
Not only cool, encouraged.
I don't know if it was ever cool, but yes.
There's this.
I did it all over the corridor. I didn't get any takers.
When you
Most
hold your. Sorry, I guess if you're not watching, if you. What is a peace sign and then you stick your tongue? A lot of in the '90s, women would love that.
Love
like
that.
you would
Yeah.
do peace sign. And,
If you've seen Kingpin, it was big. It was how he got his house,
That's how
whatever
you pay the rent.
landlord.
Yeah. right, and it's,
Yeah.
it means it's like a code for going down on a woman. Is what it means.
Rinse due.
So in
Yeah.
the '90s, you could do it.
You really had to wiggle that
Carp
tongue.
is in
'cause
the tub. There was a
that's how they
song
could
written
tell.
about
Yeah.
it.
You were good at it.
It's just so weird because when I was on my way to Subway, there was a woman that had 2 times blessed, and it said "boy mom" as a sticker on the back of her
love that.
SUV, and I just wanted to drive next to her and do that to her.
I had 2 cars that
Yeah.
says if you're following too close, back up, or if you hit me
Yeah.
and my kid's in the car, I'm gonna whoop your ass till the cops come.
Oh
And
yeah,
all these stickers.
I saw one that
Is
said,
that still a thing?
yeah,
Obviously it is.
Black
still is.
rifles matter.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what that means.
I think it was pretty self-explanatory.
Well, black. I mean, does it mean that you want to shoot blacks?
No, it just means
No.
black. It's just saying my gun matters.
Like an AR-15
yeah,
style
black
weapon.
rifle.
Oh,
Black
I don't
rifles
think it's
matter.
that obvious.
Yes,
Black
I think it is
rifles-
exactly that.
obvious.
Well, yeah, I think so.
For me to drive by, I'm like, oh yeah, he's
Oh, yeah,
right. That's a
it
good
does.
message.
They
No,
actually do matter.
he does it. It's a making fun of Black Lives Matter or
Well, then I don't think it's that obvious.
Yeah,
then.
I don't think it's that obvious.
Is it making fun of the thing, or is it gun control statement?
right?
no. I'm saying it's a
It's
both.
a pro-gun stance.
Yeah.
It's a pro-gun, anti-Black Lives Matter.
Yes.
Neither. No, I
Is
mean,
there
not,
more of
not,
a-
not the second one.
Yes.
Not the second
You don't
one.
think it's the second one?
No, it's
I
just the
think
first
it's a-
one.
No.
It's
You don't.
they want to protect their
But
scary
why would you
looking
use
guns.
that? Why wouldn't you just say protect guns? Why would you say Black rifles matter?
Well, why would you say Black Lives Matter instead of just saying
I
Lives
would say
Matter?
that it's maybe more confusing than you thought. Not that.
It's
obvious.
because
Pretty
just
confusing.
like in people, the black rifles get pooed upon, and so we need to support our black rifles as well.
and
and
our black
pistols.
men. Now you're seeing it's pro both
It's pro
gun,
gun.
Pro bono.
nothing to do with the other one.
I don't believe so.
They just stole it because
They
they're
just took it, yeah.
unoriginal.
Which one came first? Probably is what we should.
Probably
be
Black
asking.
Rifle, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the coffee company came first, right?
That's true.
And I think Black Lives Matter took in $87 million last
That was
fiscal
before
year.
taxes, though.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was before. Thank you.
But I
Conrad,
say we
thank
get
you.
on this bandwagon. We start the BNRA, the Black National Rifle Association.
Dude, I tried
Okay.
to do
Get
it
some of
today.
that black money.
Yeah.
That's pronounced
idea.
Crips.
I tried to buy inward.com, INWARD.com. Somebody's sitting on it.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, Casey is he on? it?
Right. I thought it'd be funny if we just go to inward.com.
Nice.
I wrote a whole song about it at work today. And I was going to make.
But I
him-
would be pro Black Lives Matter on
Well,
that site.
mine would be too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, sometimes you have to look inward.
Yes.
and then you have all the answers.
Feel so dirty, dirty inward, dirty inward.
Inward.
I feel
I'm such a dirty inward.
Dirty,
I felt dirty.
dirty inward or outward.
Inward, inside. I didn't say anything about it. I've kept it in.
Then I started thinking with the actual in-words, in-dash words, which is just so you don't say the word.
Yeah.
Why don't we just use that more? Because I did it to Casey. I was like, oh, cut is short for cutlass in rap songs. In-words love cutlasses.
Love them.
So, if you're gonna police yourself like in the news when they do that, then just use it.
Use inward.
Yeah. Instead of saying that's a black guy, oh, that's an N-word.
Well, there's lots of fun. There's lots of
because you're not saying the word. Like, is it the word?
You can't call them all, but then you refer to all of them as N-words,
Hashtag
dude.
not racist.
No.
Well, what I'm saying is
No.
look at that N-word.
Yeah.
Like you could. Oh, what's
You could
up,
say
my
it about
N-word?
anybody,
Like
yeah.
if you walked up and said, "What's up, my N-word?" Would
Right.
you be in trouble?
no, because you didn't use the word.
I didn't use the word.
You
You
used
get me
the.
through my nose.
It used to be like ninja. Like in junior high, I'd go up to all my brothers and be like, "What's up, ninjas?" You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. It's a
And they wasn't
Brother.
mad about
You
it.
could go
They knew what I
brother
was
or
saying, but
brother.
I still didn't say
you
it.
do brother.
No, actually, you
Brother.
can't. They get mad about that because you're not a
Oh,
brother.
because of Muslims.
Yeah.
Muslim
And
brotherhood.
Muslim Brotherhood and your
A
wife.
lot of those people were in. A lot of N-words were in Muslim.
Tons. A lot of N-words are in there.
But if you say it like a wrestler, it's funny.
True.
Give
I'm
me-
coming for you, N-word.
Oh yeah, like for brother.
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That is true.
I
I
don't know.
said that to Dwayne several times at Sonica.
That
The
he was
Rock?
a brother, or how you doing, brother?
Steve says it's
Like,
pro
"Hey,
wrestling,
brother."
not
Yeah.
wrestling. Okay.
Yeah, pro
But
wrestling.
wrestling.
It's not
is-
Greco-Roman.
No,
That's authentic wrestling,
They-
Olympic style.
they speak. I think they speak Italian.
There's a lot of great
Is it
N-word
Italian?
wrestlers, though. I will tell you that. American ones. I don't know about
Greece,
Grecians.
Grecians.
G words.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You
welcome to the
guys,
show.
hey, you know what? You guys will get this. Casey and Zach are closer, and actually Eric. These three over here are closer than you.
Yeah, they have early 80s. He has a
About getting
early
this.
80s dick.
One day,
I have
your daughter,
middle 80s.
your daughter, all your
Mhm.
daughters are going to come to you, and they're going to be dating somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that somebody's going to roll up, and they're going to say some things going to make you feel bad.
make you feel bad.
Yeah.
Or made you feel bad.
It made me feel bad, but it's going to happen to all of you
What do you mean?
and you.
Did he call you the N-word?
Mm.
My-
Well, close.
Well, my daughter's
doubt
older
it.
than yours, and she's
True.
been dating somebody for like 12 years.
Yeah.
But he's called me the N-word twice.
Well, then maybe he'll say
he's actually
something.
told me to look inward, but he's a man of God.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe he'll say something that eventually that'll make you feel bad.
Well, what was it that the guy said to you that
Well,
was
we're
feeling?
just
Take
talk-
it easy, old man.
No, worse.
worse
You
than
guys
that?
say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
worse.
Well, you look a little.
no, I know.
You look like
Oh,
you're
the other day, this
in
is
your
something for you.
40s.
This is something for you. You ready? when I was driving
I said
little
in your
little Miss
40s. I
thing
gave you a
around. We
compliment.
stopped in and get a piece of cake,
By cake, you mean the actual cake, not
not
like
the band.
no slang for anything.
Some
So no
N-words call their
money.
butts cakes.
Yeah,
No
we went in there and
Skrilla.
said, "Hey, inwards, make me a slice of cake." And so they came out with this
I think we
chocolate
should
cake.
stop using that at some point.
Hey,
I'm
I
just-
heard it on your show.
They
That's
gave me
why
a
I
slice
brought it
of
up.
cake.
But he was using it while he
You
was
guys
trying
are
to
reading
not
rap
say,
lyrics and saying N-word.
He
That's
was
it.
trying to not say the word.
Well, we are too. We can't say that.
But you're repeating. Okay, you're right.
So Rowan had this
Oh, yeah.
wonderful piece of chocolate cake.
Okay.
And so his wife texts us, "Hey, everything go okay? Picking up a kid." And so I just snapped a picture of her eating this chocolate cake. Boom. Yeah, she's fine, right? It's going to happen to you guys. I was standing around a fire the other night, and my daughter's
You took my daughter, and then they called you grandpa.
yeah, oh, yeah. They
That's
call
the
me grandpa.
point
That's
of
for
that.
you, Casey. Anyway, we were around the thank you
Well,
for
Your granddaughter want anything else? Or
yeah.
something?
Is your granddaughter? And I just went along because there's no
No,
convincing these
she
people
doesn't
that I'm
want
not her
anything else.
grandpa.
Oh no.
Well, and-
you don't want to because then you look like a dude that's taken
I
somebody's
started
kid.
to I started to correct
I mean,
him.
it could be. It's not that.
But
odd.
you could be.
Two 18
I started to correct him, but then I saw your face and I was like, no, I'm gonna ride with it. Yeah,
But you,
you
are
listen to your
old,
grandpa.
Your
technically
grandpa
old enough
age,
to be a
man.
Yeah, you're-
granddad.
You could have gone to college, graduated college, had a kid.
Yeah.
That kid
And
could have
been a
gone to college,
gynecologist.
graduated college.
My dad
He
lived.
keeps saying that,
my
but it
dad
sounds
was,
like he's saying gynecologist.
my dad is almost a
I'm-
great grandpa now, and he's only like 5 years older than me.
That's true.
Well, he's a great dad. I know that.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, he is a
He's
great
10
dad. Thank
years
you for
older than me, but yeah, he looks
that. You know what I'm saying?
he looks 4 years older.
He looks 10 years older than you. but
No,
he's
he
got.
is 10 years older than me, but he looks like 4.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have-
closer on that.
By the way.
Yeah, people. If you said, "Oh, we went to school together," people wouldn't be like, "No, you didn't."
Right.
Who, your dad and him?
Yeah. You graduated way
Yeah, and he
before
would have said, "What was your dad a freshman when he was a senior?" Or?
his dad could point me out and say, "This is one of my professors in high school," and
I'm just
everybody would be like,
saying
"Yeah, that makes
But
sense
he's got multiple grandkids and has had them
Yeah.
now for 10 years. So
Right.
when he was your age.
for sure." I'm by the campfire, and my daughter's boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
said, "Hey, Mr. Mahaney," which is another thing. I can cut that
What's
out.
your favorite sex position?
Yeah, well, we're getting to
It's
that.
called the Mahaney.
We're getting there. He said, "Hey, you got some money in stocks?" I said, "Yeah, I've been letting it go." He said, "Did you get it?" Yeah, this is a conversation we had. And I was like, "Yeah." He said,
Porsche, please, sir.
"Yeah." He said, "Did you get out the other day? You know, when the Nasdaq went up 300 points?" And I said, "No." I said, "I left it in."
Oh,
Some
I wish I
rich
was
guy. I
there.
said-
I wish I
I
was there.
I said, "How'd you do?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he says, "I just recouped. I just got some money out and got back out even." I
Yeah.
said, "Well, good. So how much you got?" 20 grand.
Why would that make me mad?
I mean, wouldn't it make you feel like
A
You-
piece
you're-
of S?
yes, you're talking to a 19-year-old that recouped 20 grand in the stocks.
But that's because you invested all of your resources into raising a daughter that
Oh,
would
yeah.
attract somebody like that.
Yeah,
You're like
Thank
a fisherman. You just create a good lure.
thank you, Eric. Well, no. Then I had the weird conversation of, "Hey, thanks for buying my daughter a helmet
Yeah.
to go on your 3 million." And he was right because I told him about it. I was like, he just bought a Ninja. And he's like, "I hope she's not on it." The very next day, he showed up at the taco shop with her on it. But
Yeah.
he had bought her a brand new one of those sweet
No,
helmets.
stay
that-
off of it, man. Concussions are bad.
That's what I told
Get
her.
some leathers.
So after that, he's been driving his car.
Have her talk to Andy now
Huh?
that she's an adult.
Yeah.
I know.
Just
right.
talk.
Have her smell Andy's ear.
I know.
Don't even
His
tell
ear
Andy.
hole.
Right.
Tell
Smell
Andy,
that
hey,
ear.
Smell that ear hole.
don't. Matilda just wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
Don't even mention what it's about.
No.
And
And
just
he'll-
have her get Andied.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, be like, he wrecked a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay. He wrecked a motorcycle.
Well, the whole time was it bad because the whole time around the campfire, it makes me feel bad. But I'm like, he'll be dead soon. He owns a motorcycle.
Well, let him.
I mean,
get
I don't
married.
want him to. I
No.
don't want him to. I don't want him to pass
Everybody
away. He's a good kid.
dies.
Huh?
Everybody dies,
That's
and
right.
every woman bleeds.
That's true. Only women
Sorry.
bleed,
Yeah, that's it. The dad joke.
And Conrad owns a motorcycle.
especially
Yeah, I do.
inwards. He hasn't
so
driven
does
it, though.
Casey. So does Skin Man.
I
You
forgot
don't
that he
drive
owned
it,
one.
you ride
What's up? What's up, Chris?
Casey still have your motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all motorcyclists.
You and I are the only non-motorcycle people.
But you
Yeah.
were a motorcyclist.
You were.
I've gone out of it. Yes.
Should we freaking e-bike it? Like a bunch of e-bikes?
He's a motorcyclist. He's actually
Oh,
a
we
three.
could-
He's a three.
If we weren't related, we could e-bike it and then just all go fucking blow each other.
Good God.
finally
You know what I mean?
someone I can get behind.
But we're related, so it'd be freaking gay.
Well, no, that's actually
Is there a dad
incest,
joke?
but
No, I'll just spend all my time rubbing Casey's legs.
And I won't feel
Casey,
it,
do
so
you
it
wanna
won't be
read-
gay.
Before we
Does
get
that
started
feel
with
better,
the show,
buddy?
do you want to read our advertisement?
did you want to start the show or?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Gotta
Past
start the
time.
show. Oh, hold on.
Let me play the. I'll just do the whole thing. We'll start the show. Are we good? Are we everybody better now though? We got a little flow going on.
I'm
Are
a
you
little
okay?
better. I'm a little better.
Yeah. Let's just be. Have a little deep. No, I'm good too. I still got a little.
What are you
left.
doing? This is my.
I'm nursing it. I'm nursing it. Like a good wine, you know.
That's what I was doing on Fremont. It was in a white groceries bag, and there was 4 cops behind me telling people that had beers. It's like, you need to put that in a glass, and I'm working it out of a bag.
That's how we were sipping.
Sorry, sir. I just couldn't wait to get home.
We were gripping and sipping on Fremont Street
Oh, yeah.
like that.
Passed it,
He's
passed it around to 10 other people.
been 5
Oh
days
yeah, I
down
gotta
there.
find out what that deal is with other people. We'll get
Did
that
you pass
after
it
the-
around to other people? Now I'm drinking out of the same bottle. I get monkeypox.
Let's in.
No,
yeah,
that's a
that's
new one.
true.
I
Okay.
bought that last
Fremont
night.
monkeypox.
I know.
dude.
Yeah, I knew where you were.
Yeah.
You're at Fremont. There's littered with monkeypox.
It's a little quiet. You'll be all right.
What's going on there?
Have to slide that slider up.
Slide the slider up.
That one?
Yeah. No.
Track you on.
There you go. It's getting better. Ladies and gentlemen, up in the corner, it's Skin Man.
Yeah.
Good evening. Thank you for putting a hold on binge watching Ewokes and listening to the show. We are those guys from Wichita. And now here to hang brain, it's Conrad in Mexico. Huzzah!
Huzzah, thank you,
Huzzah,
buddy. Yeah, we got Smoothie and Coach Casey here too.
There they are. Those guys.
Coach Casey's got an advertisement to read to you. We're supposed to put these at the top of the show. So
There are two things I like in this world: voting and getting high. Hi, I'm Coach Casey, and when I'm not doing smack, I'm mellowing out with some Delta 8 CBDs. CBD is a legal drug that you can buy online through thewaterhead.com. This drug is great. Delta 8 is a loophole to get high on marijuana. Loophole is just another word for nose.
noose, man, noose.
Noose, sorry. Loophole's another word for noose.
Yeah.
It's also another way to get high. So if you just want to get high on drugs, visit thewaterhead.com and click the CBD link. Thank you, and let's go, Brandon.
Nice.
Noose.
Perfect.
Well, you can tell I'm not racist because I don't know the term.
Oh, that's true.
I was hoping it was just a
Hey.
misprint.
Hey.
well, like a loophole. You know,
Hey,
it's like
Good
a
read. Good read, N-word.
It was a bad one. You know, I did it good
You
at
know what I
work.
mean?
You know,
Skinman, do you have an advertisement on the message board you can read?
Do I?
Yeah, it's just
on
below
there.
that one.
it's like 3 below.
Yeah, it's 3 below that one.
3 below
5
0.
below.
That's cold. That's as cold
It's
as
for
a
the
lemon drop.
Patreon. It's fine.
Scanning, accessing.
Get the matrix, man. Sometimes you just got to dial in.
Accessing.
Uh,
I don't see it. Is it on the messenger?
Yeah.
it's big, long, giant one that's a little bit below the one I read. It's like 6 up from getting here.
Eric, Art.
Eric has it. You read it, Eric. You got it.
Yeah, Eric can do it.
We all know making money is hard, and choosing what we spend your money on can be even harder. Sure, you could take a handful of silvers and go on a tour of Auschwitz, if that's what you want. But maybe you could take the silvers and put them in the pockets of those guys from Wichita. Those guys from Wichita is part of the Conradio's Patreon page, which ironically has been described as a comedy holocaust. Look inward. If you like our show, it's time to prove it. And take a tour of patreon.com/Conradio. Let's go, Brandon.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for looking inward, man.
Thank you for looking.
I probably
inward.
should have pre-read that one first, but I'm glad I covered it okay.
Yeah,
I should have
thank
done
you.
that one. You should have done the Coach Casey one.
Well, thank you for reading those. And you guys follow the instructions. You know, if
It's
you want
funny
to.
because Steve said Casey reads instead of Andy reads.
Yes.
And then he
I-
says, why isn't Eric doing the voiceover? And he just did. See? Preemptive
yeah.
strike. That was before I even saw that, Steve. In
Are
your
you Elf
face, guy.
Barn, dude? You got Elf Bar?
I try them out.
Now is Elf Bar drug?
Drug? Well,
CBD.
technically,
Is
it's
it CBD?
nicotine is a drug.
Ah, that's true.
Elf Bar's nicotine.
Nicotine, yes.
Ah, damn it! It's gonna get you one for Christmas.
You still can. There's time left. Time left to shop.
I wanted to buy all of you drug though.
You got a limerick so I can
Drugs?
drink this shot?
Oh,
I vote
That's
for
asking. I was
Molly.
thirsty.
I want to do some ecstasy.
I got a little shallow Eddie right here.
I'm taking Casey to do some ayahuasca to fix his legs.
I want us all to do ecstasy and then go hop in Shannon's outdoor shower.
I think we know what
Hello.
we're doing to fix my legs, but I'll be out for a while.
You're
What are we
just
doing?
describing what I'm doing tomorrow
You
morning.
still doing the same?
Marathon.
Yeah, I'm doing a marathon.
That's not.
Dude, I was thinking about Casey the other day. Do you think I was been watching Breaking Bad, rewatching season 2?
I know. I talked about it.
And I was thinking about you. Do you know Walt Jr.?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
Could-
those crutches.
Could be related.
Yeah, that's true.
He was
It looks
kind of
just
an
like him.
asshole too.
Could you imagine John Wick if he just accepted that they killed his dog? Like, it's cool, man. Like, you know what? People kill dogs. Shit happens.
Yeah,
I've never
movie
seen
over.
John Wick.
Oh, I haven't either. I've seen parts of it when I went to Vegas with Andy when he watched them all.
You should watch at least. You should watch the first one. I'll tell you
Could
why.
you imagine how I feel about
could you imagine if
gunplay?
Terminator never said I'll be back?
My buddy's in John Wick, man.
You got a friend in John Wick?
Yeah.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah. You got a friend.
true.
in me.
I started watching a show. Well, hold on. Let's do
Yeah, let's do Limerick because
first.
we're gonna
Oh, I
get
thought that was
podcasting.
the one.
Podcasting hard, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, get it out because we're gonna start podcasting.
Here's
all
to
my
the
drop.
vigilant. Here's to the vigilant boatman on the river Styx. He is not in charge of the souls the Grim Reaper picks. What have I learned from Christopher Walken? War is young men dying and old men talking. Ignore the politics.
Okay,
Ooh.
nice.
Hashtag let's
Walker.
go, Brandon. Midterms are coming up, guys.
Good limerick and word.
Thank you, my brother.
Vote blue, keep us free.
No, last night I watched
Stay woke,
maybe
go broke.
I watched maybe 10 minutes of the beginning of Ghost Wars.
What's that about?
It's like Storage Wars,
His
but
goats
ghosts.
fight.
Goat Wars?
No, you buy ghosts.
Ghost Wars.
Oh, the Goat Wars.
It's like
All the ghosts of World War II fight a second World War II.
it's like ghosts in World War II. You're gonna love
Oh my
it.
gosh.
You're gonna love
Were
it. It's
they
like,
there?
I gotta save this for Conrad.
Is there stories about them or is it?
I laughed like 4 times in the first 10 minutes.
Are you talking about they're reenacting World War II with ghost people? Or people that went to World War II saw ghosts?
Yes.
Oh,
Or people that people
wait, are
today
people
are
in
seeing
World War-
people that
Yeah.
died in World War
Yeah.
II.
Yeah, which one is it?
I think it'd be called Skin Man Movie Night because it seems all fucked up.
I like that already.
I like it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this country song. Remember that song about the person that found the Corvette in the garage?
Please don't take this girl.
Devil Went Down to Georgia.
And
You can take my best friend Bo.
like they saw an ad in a classified.
Yeah.
And they went to go look at the car, and there's like an old lady. It's like it's just been. I don't know what it is. It's parked out here, and she only wanted like $500, and then he moved the tarp, and it was a '66 Corvette. What she called a Chevy was a '66 Corvette. That was the lyric of the song.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, because she put Chevy, and it's like $500, and he even felt bad, and so he gave her like a snarling or
Yeah,
ate her
$500.
butt out or something,
Sure.
and then 500.
No,
Thanks
it's
for the car.
Private Malone.
Yep, Private Malone is it, dude.
Yeah.
And then he gets the car, right? And it runs. Great. It's like he just parked it. And what happened is apparently on a curved road, that man that previously owned it died.
Yeah, there was somebody that was singing that at the Cat's Meow there on Fremont Street.
Did he die
How weird
too?
is that?
Who the hell is singing
Yeah.
Private Malone?
This drunk chick.
On in Vegas?
Yeah,
A Vegas story that's related to a random song that I just pulled
Yeah.
out of ether. Okay.
yeah.
Dude.
You realize I'm lying.
No, I wasn't lying when you said you did this.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
I thought about that the whole corridor.
You
Just
did?
Guys and girls,
Yeah.
like just driving up to them, and when you pass them, or they
Yes.
pass you, just go,
Well, it's really for annoying drivers.
yeah, well, whatever.
Because here's
But
another.
I seriously thought of that the whole way on the corridor.
Because on the corridor, ran into this. Eric, you've driven before. You probably had this happen. There's
Yeah, yeah. Once try.
Sure, we all have.
there's a problem with followers now. And they're coming from Texas, and I think they're damn illegals.
Yeah.
Is what I think they
Yeah,
are.
they get right up in your butt. They won't
Well,
leave you.
not just people following you.
Dreamers.
Yeah, dreamers. Because it's also people that are following each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, so there's a SUV that gets beside me,
Uh-huh.
but then slows down, and because he's got the guy behind him.
Right.
These are grown-ups,
Yep.
and you're on the corridor.
Sure.
You don't have to follow. If you can say, I'll follow you there,
Right.
and you can drive from the tippy tip of Texas up to Minnesota.
Use
You
your
know what
free
I'm saying?
phone.
Like,
Use your free phone.
you don't have to literally follow right on them.
No.
But yet these two, and I don't know if they're Latino, and I'd hate to freaking guess that
We
they
don't know.
are, but they're in black SUVs with
Okay.
Texas tags.
Yep.
Yeah.
and they're waxed.
They're either
And I'm not
illegals or barbecuers.
I'm not saying I agree with you. I'm just saying, but if you think they are potentially illegals, that's why they're following. I'm sure you followed somebody that was driving illegally, maybe a little inebriated, maybe a broken tail light.
Yes, they follow like a
Expired
kid that doesn't
tags.
have a license yet.
Yeah,
You know
so
what I
that's
mean?
why it's a herd mentality.
But
When
they
the shark-
really ruined the driving experience for the rest of us.
You heard?
Because what happens is there's a construction zone coming up because it's the corridor, it's under construction, and it's a right lane only. So I got to get over, but yet I got freaking Cheech and Chong that, you know, he's beside me, the fast one, the lead, the rabbit. The other one won't let me get in front of him to cut off. So I'm gonna like plow into these cones, you know, like what are we doing here? You're gonna kill Whitey over a bad follow.
Maybe it's what you're driving.
Mexico, could you
66
look
Corvette?
that up on your search
It's a
engine?
Chevy.
Plow into the cones.
It's a Chevy.
Sure.
Plow
66 Corvette?
into the cones
Get right on that.
on the Mexico search engine. That should be pretty fun.
About car wrecks?
Plow into the
with your
cones.
engine.
Wreckage.
Casey, you got some TVs going on in here, bud.
I do.
There was a sale.
Turn it into Eric's office.
They're all free.
Well, that Dynex, that's free. That was
That's
free.
like 26 years old.
That's thick.
That one's a foot thick. I had to cut a hole in the wall to recess it back.
I got a TV down there in Oklahoma. You better bring some horsepower. Take TJ's truck or something.
I had to reinforce that wall because those two TVs each weigh 200 pounds.
Is
Yeah.
the goal to be like, what is that show
I don't see any cones.
where the
I mean,
kid blank check when you get the room like blank check?
No,
and
my
have all
goal
the
was just to
TVs?
be able to watch football and play my PlayStation, and I nailed it. And that I need a computer when you leave me, so that's the new computer.
That's a TV, Casey.
Well, I know, but there's a computer down below that it's hooked up to it.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
TV with a
I know. You
keyboard.
nailed me on that one. You got me.
People that follow on the corridor. I got that. That's done. Do people still do the split fingers and lick in between? I still don't know if they do it.
I do.
Do you do it to your wife or like
Everybody.
kids or anything?
Yeah, everybody.
I've seen people do that on videos.
I don't think anybody does it, and it's just a demonstration that we don't have to have big protests of inappropriate stuff. It'll die off sooner or later.
Like
Nobody
what is-
ever bitched about that, and it died
There,
off.
okay. If you look this up,
Funny, remember when
if you look
Pussy
this up right now in the paper, like hey, you want to meet or missed meetings or whatever it's called?
Yeah.
Guarantee. And then
misconnections?
misconnections. And if you look
Missed
up on,
meetings.
I think
That would be
if you-
better.
I think if you've got
For
a
business
bunch of people that write to Hustler and stuff, you've read those.
Yeah.
There's women out there that
The mower
have,
or the magazine?
have dreams of being on a corridor or
Yes.
some major
having
highway.
And getting rammed from behind.
And then all of a sudden, just like someone passes, some hot dude passes and does that, or hey, flash your tits, or does something,
Right.
to and then all of a sudden they pull over like there's a
Mhm.
broken tire, and all of a sudden you got to look up the kind of horrible things on my
That
search
happen.
engine that happen on the side of some sort of highway. There's women and men that have that kind of, I guess, dream.
Yeah.
Is it a dream, a fantasy?
It's fantasy.
Some sort of.
It's a fantasy.
And
don't know
that's how it would start. It
I
all
think it's-
starts with
Yeah.
either a dude or a lady,
Yeah.
because the lady could do the other thing, or the tongue.
Yeah, I've heard
When
they
you're
can do
doing
it.
like that, and you start winging. This happened to me and him before. We were on the way back from Vegas with his brothers. I think was it Vegas or was it some football game?
That I wasn't there. That was
He wasn't there. It was his brothers and me. We're all
Yeah.
coming back from his wedding.
Oh, he was probably on his honeymoon.
And so we're driving, and I'm in the back seat, and we're all having a good time. We're all pretty much
Yeah.
still drunk,
Sure.
I mean, because we're coming from his,
Yay.
bachelor party / wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
And
so
you-
we're driving back, and I did this to a truck, an old Chevy truck.
Yeah.
Two good-looking girls, two hot girls. And I did this, I did the old shirts up,
Yeah.
and they start laughing and pointing,
Yeah. Then
How
they
old
did it.
did you look then?
The passenger just did it.
Oh yeah.
She had two little barbells going through her,
Oh really? Were
Yeah.
they big nipples?
and they stopped.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you guys get out and hit him with the hatchet?
one of
and
his
drag him into
brothers
the
got
woods?
numbers or digits. I don't know. I left it alone. I was married at the time.
Oh
She had great tits.
yeah.
Great looking girl.
Your wife?
No,
Or-
the girl that,
Oh yeah.
and we went past them. We didn't think they were going to, we didn't think they were following us. They got in the lane and they were following us the whole way, and we stopped for gas. It wasn't like pull over. You know what I mean?
I think that's weird that it is a fantasy for women, though.
But it's happened. If it's happened to this dummy, now I
Yeah.
mean I was with his brother. So
well,
I
not
mean,
a fantasy to flash. I mean, that's probably that's fun.
not only flash, but
pull
I
over.
think someone got digits.
Oh, yeah. I'm saying
That
like
could have been a thing. They
what
could have said,
I've
"Hey,
read
I'm
about
taking an
is-
extra 2 days
Yeah.
on vacation."
in the South or in the southern states, a lot of times men will wreck into them, and then
Take advantage and then
Oh,
bury their
oh,
bodies in the.
yeah,
I
go
think
over.
that happens lots of. I
I mean, I'm
big
talking not on the
cities and-
highway, usually like a 45 mile an hour,
For sure, on a
Tap
dirt
'em.
road, yeah,
Jeez,
just
big
tap them,
cities?
just clip them.
and then
In
when they
big
get out to
cities.
exchange information,
Just
grab them by the
microphones.
wrist, put them in there,
Yeah.
and then just do it to them, and then leave.
I'm saying it happens,
If
and
you have an accent, nobody says anything.
I'm gonna bet you this: wherever that little girl that had the pierced boobs, wherever she's at right now,
Probably
she
prison.
remembered. She
Probably
Probably
remembers
heaven.
I'm guessing in a shallow grave.
Yeah.
in a shallow grave
Based off
somewhere,
her accent.
wherever
I was
she's
gonna
at.
say.
Even in heaven, she remembers that day. Because there ain't nobody that's that crazy and that fun to be around, that does that. I mean, and
Not
you,
in
and,
Kansas.
and you survive. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
she
saying.
died of vaginitis.
A lot of times, truck stops are male hookups in those showers.
There's a lot of foot tapping going on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Showers. I hear
A lot of
you.
fellas will get in there and feel all horny from being on the road
For sure.
because big rig seats are really
Yeah.
Okay,
comfortable.
can I take a poll? A big poll right
You
here.
could
I
take.
bet- I bet you
You
At
could
the
could probably
truck stop,
take
you
2 or
take a
3
poll of your
polls
choice, man.
from my
Do you guys
knowledge
think
so
that
far.
Andy's gay now?
I think Andy
Anybody?
always had it
I haven't heard.
in his mind to experiment.
No, I don't. I think he's still fighting. There's a
I'm
there's
saying
a,
it's in there. He's not.
It's in there.
He's open to it now.
He's not in the
Not
closet,
open
but
to
he's
it.
in a drawer.
I think he went the other way. I think he's hard Bible thumper. He's got a couple
He
extra
did
guns.
switch to
got
Muslim
the-
recently.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, he's
Yeah.
either super religious or he's turned to the dark side. You know what I mean?
He's in.
He's not gonna.
Because
He's
And when I
not,
Muslims
say dark
hate
side, I
gay
mean
people.
butthole.
he's not gonna
Muslims
jump
hate
in.
gay
He will
Oh.
glory hole it first.
Smoothie,
Oh, yeah.
could you show Conrad that paper that's there right to your right of you?
What's that about? Is that a Bible? Brown Eye Rosebud?
Yeah.
It's a good comedian,
It's a good-
dude.
Delicious cookie.
Edgy. She's edgy.
I've
Very
always
good.
said, if
This
if
is
you,
what Andy's looking at right now.
if you pulled up 5 gay dudes
Yeah.
and 5 truckers,
You wouldn't
just in the
know.
normal day-to-day apparel, because I see a lot of them in Love's store. It's identical. I mean, and I'm not talking about a feminine gay man. I'm just talking just a normal run-of-the-mill. Hey, I'm a.
Oh,
I'm
you're
a-
exactly right. You could actually have a weight loss commercial with 5 truckers at the beginning and 5 gays at the end and just say they lost 45 pounds. And we'd be like, that's right. Because they look exactly alike.
Yeah.
No, it's those flat-toed boots. That way they don't turn an ankle while they're sucking.
Yeah. And man, I think that truckers have, because their seats are extra heated. They probably have real sweaty nut sacks and stuff.
Oh, for
and
sure.
and whatever guy's gonna blow you, he ain't gonna tell nobody where you're from.
No.
You're from Washington. He's from Mississippi. You happen to hook up in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah. Oh, so much.
How
gay
are your
sex
kids
happening
gonna
in
find
In
out?
Nebraska?
Oh,
That's
you
why their
blew
core
6
heads
dudes.
are
Yeah.
4 foot tall.
well, it's corn everywhere.
yeah.
Oh, go out to those walk backwards through a cornfield.
Oh yeah.
See, I wish we totally missed our opportunity to. What year did the Pussy Hat women go out there and march on Washington?
96.
Was that before Trump was elected or
I
after?
think it was the
It
day
was
he got elected or like
2006.
inaugurated.
It was
2006?
Right, it was right around.
It was
there.
basically their insurrection,
It's a
the women's
nine-
insurrection.
2016?
They went to the Capitol on Women's Day with the
Yeah.
hats on.
It's 1968.
Dog, if you
And
were
they
walking,
burned it down.
if you were just walking around with one of them cheese heads on,
Oh yeah.
and one of them
Doing this.
corn husker things on that the corn huskers wear,
Hey,
women,
go.
or like the big.
Sorry,
tongue.
this is all I had.
Or oversized brown beanie. So
Oh,
it's a
like
big
the-
foreskin head.
or the poo poo emoji maybe hat.
Oh yeah. Or a beret.
What is the Kiss? Does Kiss make a hat for fans
Yeah, it's
with a
it's
tongue?
a big tongue.
That would have been fun to wear.
Neat.
Or you were one of those beer drinking hats with the 2 cans and the straws, but then you stand between 2 chicks and you put the straws into their pussy hat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you could put
Or one of those
Wiener
ones where
straws.
that little hat where the thing comes
Tastes
out.
like lice.
You
like
just go around and
bachelorette straws
munch
with
on the pussy
wieners
hats
on
with
them.
that.
Love those. I use those every day. I've got
Yeah.
some at the house.
I was talking on the.
I
Connie
giggle
Cheese.
every
Did
time
I
I
don't know if
drink
you
out of
heard
it.
it, but they have a semen-shaped vessel with liquor in it now
Oh yeah.
that they sell like as a novelty.
I have
Yeah.
some in the fridge if you guys want to see one.
I don't remember what it's called. It's called like goose or something.
Sure.
It's got to be called cum shot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's right there.
It writes itself.
It writes itself, guys. And spell cum cum because it's about semen.
Well, if you don't want to be that dirty, it's just money shot.
Oh, that's like 70s. Like porn, when porn started,
Yeah.
they called it
Well,
money
you put a little
shot.
mustache on it or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that what the money shot was?
Moneyball.
I thought that. I thought that.
Great movie.
I was gonna say I thought that had to do with like baseball, but
Every time I'm in a,
different. I've been searching for the movie you guys have been talking about. I've been
Yeah.
looking for money
Money
shots.
Shots? No,
I
be
have not
careful, dude.
found it.
They could do a branch off where they take the same liquor and
Hey,
they
you
put it
drink
like in
it,
little
hurry up
gummy
back here.
candies, like squishers or whatever,
yeah.
and they call them cream pies.
like that.
Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, you said you always wanted to have Bob's Burgers playing on a screen somewhere.
If only my son could watch it. You know,
He would know the episode.
he knows. We've been
that's
listening to him.
season 4, episode
Yeah.
10.
This
So
is season 7. But
Jonah
haven't
would
made
know.
it that far.
I'm wrong, but Joan would know.
He would know. He hasn't watched the new ones yet, though. Oh, I did see. Who's that Professor ex-governor from Texas?
It's Xavier.
Greg Abbott. Gregory Abbott.
Inward?
That
And he's
N-word.
not the pitcher. I always thought he was the same guy that was the pitcher that was missing the hand.
Nolan Ryan.
No,
No,
there's one that
The
was
one-arm pitcher.
Greg Abbott.
Yeah, the bloody sock.
No. I
That
know
was a
Nolan
drummer for
Ryan.
Def Leppard.
there's
Here,
I know about 7 pitchers. I could name them for you, but I'm not gonna.
Well,
Nolan-
name 2 of them.
Nolan Ryan and
Randy Jackson.
Randy Johnson
Roy Orbison.
and Pedro Martinez.
Brett Saberhagen.
Sabres.
Oh, CC Sabathia.
That Jewish one. Sandy Castlebaum.
Babe Ruth was a pitcher.
Oh, Sandy Koufax.
Koufax.
Yeah, he was a big Jew. Left-handy. And he held the record until, guess what? Nolan Ryan broke it for most strikeouts in a career. Nolan Ryan has 5,000.
Is that who you're talking about? Is that Governor Jim Abbott?
Oh, yeah. No. Yes, Jim Abbott. But
No,
the governor, not the pitcher.
So Rick Allen.
That's the pianist for.
Casey
That's,
knows from
that's the
having
drummer
bad
for
legs like Abbott.
Def Leppard.
That's the pianist for. Red
Hey guys,
Rider.
come to find out, it has nothing to do with my legs.
Lunatic Fringe.
It's your eyes.
No, it's my back.
It's his butt plugs.
Your back.
It's your back.
It's my back.
What do you mean?
Sciatica.
I have 2
Great
dual nerve impingements on my back.
Chiropractor, dude. Easy.
No, we're past chiropractor, bro.
Uh-oh. What are they doing now?
Gonna fuse it?
Fusing?
You fuse it?
We'll
Driving a
see
Ford
first.
Fusion?
I gotta get I'm 2 weeks from now. I
Dude,
get
whatever
I
you
get some
Epidural?
injections,
Hey, don't
which
get
I've
the
had the
mesh.
regular one, but this is
Yeah.
a different kind. They go in like specifically in Target, but so
I got that
The
before.
rooster ones?
I've had multiple
Injections.
yeah
of course.
multiple of those,
Oh,
but
that's-
this is a
yeah,
little
Smack.
Inject.
epidural, steroidal, rapal. I don't
Yeah.
know. But I've had those too, but these are like more targeted. They go do like 3 in each area of
Yeah.
3 of my vertebrae.
Casey, I don't want to disturb you. I don't want to disturb
But I
you
have to
about
get back surgery essentially.
I don't
Yeah.
want to disturb you about this. And please don't hate me for telling you this.
I don't really. I've hated you way before you told me this.
I know. Okay,
but-
good.
So go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
those injections, they're made out of rooster cone.
Synthetic.
I don't care.
Synthetic rooster cum.
I
not
don't, well,
cum.
it could be real one.
Cone.
Rooster cone. I don't
Cone.
No, the
Oh.
cones on roosters.
The comb.
care.
Oh, the
Cone.
hair?
My shoes are made
Not
out
the
of.
hair.
What do you
the
think? My
cone.
shoes have
Buff.
at least 4 animals in. Well, these ones might not.
That's
but
true.
That's a hair.
Yeah, but
No.
you don't want
My
to
hat,
inject your
my-
shoe into your back.
The
I
red
you're gonna
flesh-
have-
You,
or
I
feather.
injected my
It's feather.
ass.
You're gonna have animal products in your
Yeah,
back.
you're gonna
don't
have animal
care.
products inside of you.
I'm just saying
To fix
Okay.
you.
Okay.
To fix you.
to fix
Yeah.
you.
They probably, if I'd have been eating animal all along, I'd probably be fine.
Do you want
Yeah,
me
this
to
has
we
to do
know,
because I
with
broke my
protein.
back in high
before
school.
your surgery? Do you want to go karaoke where I can sing the great song? I can fix you.
Baby got
Yeah.
back.
I'll sing it.
I thought you were gonna say. I don't know.
Casey got back.
Put some meat in you, it'll fix your back.
And I know you've hated me long before that. I didn't know that because one of the old guys that
Well, you
are,
just said you don't want me to hate you. I was just
No, I
clarifying.
don't.
I don't.
I don't care.
From this.
The old guy that I used to work with is about 20 years older than me. He was getting ready to
Randy?
retire. Not Randy. His partner Mike. He
Oh.
had.
And it was
problems
weird when you guys were places that people were always like, "Are you getting ready to retire?"
He had a problem with his back, and he said the same thing. He's getting shots in there.
He
So
is.
he's getting shots in his back and his knee because he had a bad knee. 'Cause
Yeah.
He was a motorbike. He was a hot shoer, I think. And he actually told me what it was because he had to ask the doctor what the collagen what it was
Uh-huh.
made out of or whatever.
See, I asked for baby embryos, so I think
I
that's
think
what
they
mine
do
is.
shark. A lot of times it's shark
collagen. It could be. It
stem
could,
cells.
No,
could
I
have
to
a
get
bunch of
that.
stuff, but
I
guess that's what normally they're made of. I did
Yeah.
not know that. That's kind
they
of cool.
were,
because
I was
there's-
literally
there's no-
going in to get the surgery on my legs, and they had the MRIs, and I have it.
Who
I-
had
it-
him?
Who? Well, I did the
the doctor?
MRIs prior, and he
You'd
came
be
in
doing
there.
those MREs.
But when he came in, he said,
Yeah,
"Why are
From
you
the
I
FBI
love the
or the CIA
FBI.
FUCK?"
or the NRA.
Why
if you
are
read carefully, it says best if consumed before 1942.
So what their MRI say? This guy's legs are fine. His back's got a hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have like
Was you shocked?
between my S1 and my
Do you
L5
do
and my
smack?
L5 and my L4 and my L4 and my L3
How
are
much
pretty
weed do
much
you
gone.
do?
You got a whole
All of it.
loaf of weed stuck
No,
in
he
his
was just-
spine.
He was more amazed that I wasn't in there bitching about my back, that I was whining about my leg.
Did he say whining?
Well, that seems like an easy problem though, Casey, because all they got to do is just put like some sort of
But still,
knife
what's
in
wrong
there and
with
just
the?
kind of.
Your legs do have a
They're
problem.
just pinching
though.
a nerve.
Yeah, they do.
I
But
mean, as far as the deformities.
Yeah.
Like, do they not notice that crap?
look at these things, man.
That they're just sticks? You look like Manute Bowl.
What are you talking about? Look at these things. They look good, man. They've always been small before they hurt. Just like my dick.
Well,
They asked me that too. Is
What
that-
song are you gonna pick? Because they're gonna have
Brian's song, the same one I always pick. The only song I've ever picked.
I usually get back shots. My guy did CCR because I said it doesn't matter. Did he put on like a cam? You know those big dentist radiation
Man,
blockers?
they made me.
Oh, yeah.
They asked me if I wanted to
He
listen to
had
music
one of
during
them
my
on, he's like,
MRI,
but it was camouflage. Like
and I
you
said
from
yes.
MASH.
And I picked the Beatles, and it was just.
The Beatles.
Well, I'm a Beatles guy.
You popped that.
Oh, you're not.
Like, did they give you a list of 4 groups and you said, "Yeah, I'll
You've
take the
never
No, it
Beatles"?
was
said
horrible.
anything
Out of
Beatles.
all the music you could have chosen,
It was country, country.
You did it because you wanted to sound like you know music, so you
No,
said Beatles.
bullshit. I'm a huge Beatles guy. Shut your face.
You're not a Beatles guy. Name 5 Beatles.
Did you ever listen to one of what? Hey Jude,
Come on, Eileen.
Yellow Submarine, Hard Day's Night. Okay.
Thank you.
Put me on
Now
the
name
spot.
5 50 cents
Do you need
Yeah.
some help?
That's
or
easy.
Eminem songs.
I'll stop you there. He
Well,
knows.
Casey,
know
do you
him.
need some help?
Well, I'm a big fan of all.
I know you love
need
music.
5
help.
B52 songs.
You would rather listen to
Anybody?
Eminem.
B52. I
than
don't
the
know any
Beatles.
B52 songs.
What are
Oh
they
yeah,
called?
Love
I know
Shack,
Love
two
Shack.
Nirvana songs.
Rock Lobster.
That's B52s.
Nirvana
Anyways, I
was
wanted-
Smell Like
but it
Teen
was either
Spirit,
country-
Shitty Shitty
Nevermind.
Bang Bang.
They said rock and roll, but it was all, and I picked that the second time. and
Taylor
that
Swift would make you.
It was
come.
horrible. But they didn't have that.
Sure.
They had modern pop, but she said it was like Taylor Swift
Oh,
and
yeah.
something, and I should have done
Did
that.
they have
but, like,
dubstep?
no. And then Elvis, and I couldn't do it. So
What's that song that we
come on.
cut the dance and we put Dio over? Because that dance was like a really popular song.
Yeah.
the country, the
Oh, the song.
The actual song that they were
Right Step.
dancing to. Yeah, it was like a duck.
Doop, doop, doop,
They're gonna
doop,
go
doop,
two to the
doop,
left.
doop,
No, whatever. It's
Yeah.
like some stupid song that tells you how to dance.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
They
Like-
should have a category for just nothing but line dances.
Yeah,
To the
watermelon
left, to the
crawl,
left, now grab.
I
your
do know
grandma
2
by
line
the
dances.
boob. To the left, to the left.
polka.
they're both to the electric slide.
You're
but
polking me, man.
Yeah, I could bring that back. You know what I mean?
Holiday music
Squeeze
next time.
anything with squeeze box in it, please.
Anything Christmas music themed when you have your surgeries.
That's true.
Yeah.
Get you in a good mood.
well,
Jingle
hopefully
bell,
they put me
jingle
out
bell,
while I
jingle
have
bell
my
rock.
surgery.
sleigh bells singing.
I'm kind of hoping they put me out when I have if I have surgery.
Are you gonna do a colonoscopy?
I have to get one
Get
of
it all
those too
cleaned out.
eventually. I'm almost 45.
Drill it out. Tell
What?
them just you're going to put you under.
Wait, what's a
old?
colonoscopy?
Jesus.
Colonoscopy? That's where you.
No, they just put a camera in there.
Just go boop.
What's the finger called?
That's just been.
That's just.
if you
That's
rub it
just
under
a
your
finger
nose,
in the
it's
butt.
dirty
That's
Santa.
This
a
is
prostate
doctor fun.
exam.
Prostate exam. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
You don't
Yeah.
have to get a colonoscopy, man.
They
Why do
ask
they
you-
make
they
you
tell you
finish
to-
during that? I heard they make you finish
You
now.
get better doctors,
For sure.
man.
Well, they got to make sure it works.
I'm
Yeah.
telling
2
you,
years they never looked
don't get
above your
hard with it,
thighs.
but-
after
'Cause what I
50,
guess they're
it
doing-
used to be. Now it's 45.
Did you get prostate exam?
I have not yet.
Because they go. If they go to
45
the
you
left.
start.
I heard if they go to the left, you dump.
Yep.
Not
Dude, that'd be, if
you
that's the
dump
truth.
number 3
I was gonna say if that was the truth. I was gonna say because that's the
without
truth.
a heart, without erection. You won't
Yeah.
get erect and you'll dump 3.
You just dump 3.
Prove it.
That's what a friend of mine told me.
Should you?
No, his name's Chip.
But
Yeah.
so is your friend saying you should
Yes.
you should rub one out before you go in so you don't dump as hard?
It doesn't matter. It's a different sack.
Really?
You have an extra sack of semen that you've never opened.
Backup sack?
Yeah.
Oh
Back sack.
man.
It's up in there, and the only doctors know.
Are you sack back?
Or gays. Some gays have found it.
Lots of gays have found it.
If they don't die first.
Yeah.
Is that how come all those songs are saying to the left, to the left?
Yep.
Yeah, it's always a
It's always
freaking
to the left.
code. Everything's a code, man. So, anyways,
Yeah, I'll have 4 6-inch sandwiches.
this guy wants to dump.
I'm gonna get a little tattoo on my left butt cheek that says vanilla and the right one says chocolate. So I go see the doctor.
So he goes to the left. Now I don't know
You
if
do
that's
swirl
his
cone?
left or your left, because it could be his left.
Oh.
I don't know how they stand when they do
I was
it.
gonna say, do you think they're standing in front of you? You're reaching over, because otherwise it's gonna be the same left.
I don't know how a doctor stands if they go under.
It's
They're
back.
gonna
It's back
face
to
you.
back.
Are you ready?
It could be beside you. A lot of times
It'd be like a hockey fight. You push your head down,
Right.
grab their shirt, throw it over. the
you
top
never
of
know
the
where
head.
they're standing. And maybe one holds you down while the other one's, there's two of them in there.
Oh God,
Because you got to have two, because you got to have a spotter, because you don't want to rape
I can't.
What if it's?
not
I
get
mean, and I
erected.
know you
That
don't believe in this, but they do.
space.
From what space and female doctors.
Yeah.
What if it's a hot chick that
To shave your asshole?
no, that's acting like
What
a
else
doctor?
would she do there?
You know. And she goes to the left.
Yeah, I would dump. Based on this guy, I don't know if it's true for every body, every human body.
Right.
If they have everybody has a sack.
I'm sure.
Well, I had a CT scan,
My son had one of them.
Yeah.
and
Those are easy.
Yeah, he
it
didn't
was
come.
you had to have this enema of a dye to go ahead and for it to come up on
Yeah.
the screen.
I don't know if they
And
did that to him. I hope not.
I'm not sure why they had to use 3 gallons.
We didn't talk about it.
It's because you got
but
your CT scan done.
I
at
have
a
never
rave.
been more full. You know, you've seen me tear it up at a buffet. This was nothing compared to
Yeah,
this. The buffet was nothing
Oh yeah,
compared to
they
this.
filled up your lower chambers, man.
you got
and
the yellow,
they're wearing these suits that you see on ET.
like the hazmats, the beekeeper
Yeah.
suits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything is like, well, okay, well, who do you want to do the procedure? And it's like,
Hold your hands up.
whoever needs the most experience.
Yeah.
I want the novice involved with
Boy,
this
that
because
happened.
they got to learn.
That happened to
then-
me one time.
One of the guys says,
You did it too.
whew, that's you.
You did it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that. It was. I was down in Mexico for a while,
Mhm.
and that's when I felt real bad. I mean, I just felt run down. And they thought, it's a gringo went to Mexico.
Right,
I bet
food
she's got
poisoning.
amoebas. You
Yeah.
know, and so they did something up there in my and to wash it out to get the amoebas.
Oh, enema
it
style.
was a treatment. Yeah, enema style.
Coffee enema, maybe.
It was a car
I
wash.
rolled off that table and I thought I was going to faint.
Did you crap on the table?
They get a
Almost.
mouthful of tequila and just spit it in
Almost.
his
I
butthole.
made it to the bathroom and I sat to the bathroom and I struggled to not like faint, like get knocked out. And I don't know why. I mean,
Yeah.
Because you orgasm so hard.
Because
No.
your asshole is full of water.
oh, I was so
or
full.
it's probably
full.
salt water.
Have you ever seen those? Have you seen like
Tighten up.
the comics where they, the cartoons where they sit on the toilet and they just, they go
Mm.
up and like a fountain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
Because
think
they're
it's-
pooping so hard. That was
Who,
me.
who wrote that?
It happened. It happened.
That was the Office guy.
That was on the Goonies.
Denny's.
No, it's not Denny.
Yeah, Denny. No, Denny's the restaurant made a cartoon for a while, and everybody thought it was Disney. They couldn't read.
There's the one that got a business guy with a flat top and glasses. That's what I feel like.
Falling down.
It looks like that, but
Yeah.
that's not what the comic is.
Drew Carey.
It looks like Drew Carey.
Dilbert.
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 That reminds me of Dilbert comic.
Yeah.
If I was going to think of it as
It
well.
happened.
Am I the only one here that's
I've done
only
enema.
had something in his ass for pleasure, never for medical
Oh.
experiences?
If you count tongues.
It was that one, and
Well,
I
you've
don't
had
want any.
CBDs in
Well,
there
no, but you've
multiple
gone. You've had
times.
medical
I'm never
things
going
done to
back.
your
I'm never
backside.
going back to have anything.
I've given myself enema.
I don't even
I've-
want anybody looking
That's
back.
just rocket shipping.
I've never had had a doctor penetrate me anally.
No, I haven't.
I had Thunder Dog.
You're gonna have to though.
Yeah, I will eventually, hopefully.
Thunder what?
Unpaid
dog
or paid,
toy?
but
Yeah, it started out as a dog toy.
Oh no, the dog toy is called Kong.
Yeah, Kong. Thunder Dog. That was nice.
I have one, the double-sided dog or Baldo.
That's pretty romantic if you get a double-sided dildo
Yeah.
with your wife.
It's a double-sided ball, though. It's just two big balls on each end.
Bulls.
We just sit there and lick it together and
That's
stare at each other. It's like what's that?
Largest
The
anal
two
beads.
dogs that eat the spaghetti together.
Can you bend your wiener backwards when it's hard?
How far?
No.
The Dalmatians.
When
What's
it's
backwards?
No.
Down or
Upside,
up?
yeah, what's backwards?
Down between your, like behind you.
That's how I used to moon people in the car.
Well, if you're saying I can tuck it backwards when it's hard, but I cannot bend it, no.
I seen a
Next time
video
we
where a
do a
guy
road
basically pushed, like he almost like his butt crack was his face or was his stomach, and then he had a wiener coming out of his own wiener coming out of his own butt. That's how far back he could. And a woman back there, like,
Yeah.
almost like she dared him. I bet you can't do
Yeah,
that.
I never saw that.
But he couldn't have been saying it straight up. He had to be bending over or something.
Yeah, he's been over.
Okay, well, that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Have you ever mooned somebody out of a car and give them the turkey waddle?
I didn't do a lot of mooning.
I've thrown some turkey
Growing up.
water at them, but
I didn't do a lot of mooning.
Are you familiar with the turkey waddle?
Is it your ball bag
Well, you
tucked between your legs?
tuck your cock and balls behind you,
Mhm.
and then
Hey,
you
this
make
is a
sure that your
family
wiener's
show.
on top of your balls, and then it looks like a turkey. Just
waddle, waddle.
flop it in the wind when you're passing
haven't done
another
that.
car.
It's a good idea.
I
though.
would like to do it
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
or see it.
We're gonna have to do a road trip to Silver
to get
Dollar
all
City.
of those. Yeah.
Silver Dollar City's
My wife's
closed.
at Silver Dollar City right now. That's kind of an ironic statement.
I-
Taking the
you-
turtle waddle.
He did
She's
not
doing a
tell me
turkey.
that before the show.
She's doing a turkey waddle at Silver Dollar City
Huh.
with
Why is your wife at Silver Dollar City?
it's
No,
a yearly thing. My wife, my daughter, her aunt, and her grandma go to Branson.
Yeah, they don't
Your
have
daughter's
to,
aunt?
though. They can
No,
say
they
we're
don't
not
have
doing
to.
this.
No, I know. But her grandma pays for them to go to.
But
It's
you'd
a,
have to pay somebody to go to Branson.
yeah, you're right. No, it's just something that she wants to do, and they go do it.
Pretty sure Branson pays
More
you.
power
You
to
wanted
her.
us to go to Branson.
I love Branson, but I'm a homosexual.
Well, so are they. Obviously,
Yeah, when
they went to Branson.
when women moon
I didn't know I
other
had to-
cars too much, it's called the beef and cheddar.
Oh yeah, dude, women shouldn't moon
No. Not even the half moon.
because once there's like a week every month they got a string hanging out of that thing.
Some people, when they do it, it's
Too
called the brown hole. Mine's called the whole brown.
Yeah.
Too much variation in pigments. back there.
Textures.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of different textures.
That's why God made it with boobs. Just flash those.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Please keep your meat tucked away.
Flash me your top butt.
Chest butt.
Yeah. Your chest butt. Flash me
Yeah.
that.
Bra size is a 42 long.
Do you guys like? I think everybody in here likes big nipples.
Oh, the
On
Olympic.
women or
doesn't
men,
matter.
either way,
It
yeah.
doesn't
I'm getting
matter.
them in.
I like all nipples.
Thick, tall,
Puffy.
puffy.
Yeah,
I don't like the ones that are the same color as.
I don't like it when the nipple's the same size as the areola. That throws me off.
That'd be small then, right?
Or
So
big.
really,
Either
really
way,
large
it doesn't matter.
That would
Yeah,
have to be
there's some
big
weird
nips and
ones.
small areolas.
Get
Yeah,
that
it's
Olympic gold
weird.
medal winner.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you-
I don't like the ones that are
I call those ape
like
nipple.
like a half inch or more out is just too much for me.
Mm,
It's stuck. I got it.
I know something that you guys don't know, probably.
You think
I'm
know.
sure you
You
know
should
a
just
lot.
leave it with
Yeah.
that.
But I'll
Yeah,
tell
don't
you.
tell us though,
I'll
because
tell
then
you, though.
it's funner that
Did
way.
you know
You don't
that-
have to.
in the show Little People Big World, they owned a pumpkin farm?
Really?
yeah.
Did you know that?
I did
Oh
not.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't know it's common knowledge. I heard it today and I was blown away by it.
Well, I don't know if they still own it.
Because there's
you hear what
one.
happened to it.
What happened? Wait, I didn't know you're such a big fan.
Oh, I'm all over it, man.
Okay,
You know the
TLC.
skin man,
brother.
oh, this trebuchet, right?
Yeah.
Catapult trebuchet. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about? The pumpkin slinger things.
Pumpkin chunkins.
Pumpkin chunkers, yeah. Trebuchet.
Yeah.
They had one of those out there. And one of the little midget kids
No.
somehow got tangled up in that bad boy
Yeah.
and almost died.
Oh boy.
So they shut that
Died
down.
how? Like, did they get
Like,
thrown?
I don't know if
Launched?
he got thrown, squished, maybe a
Oh,
pumpkin
what a
hit
day
him.
at the pumpkin patch.
Exactly.
Knock the hell out.
I just saw a little person fly 100 yards.
Yeah.
The messed up thing is nobody would
Munchkin
check on
chunkin'.
him.
He's
No.
fine. He's fine.
And most people just saw like, oh, there's a normal sized pumpkin
It's
flying
like
through the
there's
air.
gold over there. You know? Get over there. It's crazy that those people still exist.
That are alive or still exist.
That
They got a
specific family
divorce.
or that type of people.
I love that type of people.
I've got an idea that all those live action role play shows,
Yeah,
all of them, they all get divorced.
Oh, you're talking about
those rich people that swap this house. You know what I mean? That Indian feather, not Dot, that was married to that white normal looking dude.
Chip and Joanna.
They're divorced.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
they got 4 kids.
What happens with that little gal out in Oklahoma that makes all
The Pioneer Kitchen?
divorced?
I don't think they're living in different houses.
Divorced. And then the little people.
Octomom did, yeah.
Octomom, divorced.
I don't know if she's ever got
The
married.
little people,
Little people.
divorced.
I'm almost okay with that.
No, I am okay with that too.
That one I feel like is fine.
You know who's
all
not
I'm saying
divorced?
is if
They
you
were
do-
toxic.
Casey, who's that rapper that's got the reality show?
50 Cent divorced.
Ti.
T.I. He's not divorced.
T.I.?
He
Yeah,
is
his wife.
divorced.
Oh, fuck.
It's just
I saw a thing.
backwards.
The People's Court.
She
They
was
still have
banging,
that show
like,
going on.
A bunch.
Yeah.
Well,
She
in
is-
one of those shows, the bailiff was this huge guy.
Yeah.
Black guy. And the people that were there, they were getting divorced, and the judge was ruling on who gets whatever.
Mhm.
And he's like, "Hey, man, don't look so don't look so mad." And he's like, "Well, have you been married?" And he's like, "Yeah, I've been married for 20 years." And he's like, "See, he's been married 20 years. He don't look happy at all." And the judge starts laughing. They all laugh because he's been married for 20 years. Like a month later, he killed his wife. The bailiff did. So I guess he wasn't happy. So
Allegedly.
Well,
Jeez
allegedly.
Louise. Why did he do that, you think?
he was married for 20 years.
Why do you think?
Stress on the job, man.
So
Could be.
He wasn't
Just
one of
saying.
those
And
officers.
it's not a divorce situation, but a kill situation.
Yeah.
Same thing. Live action role play television.
It was that 9th asinine question on
But
a road
usually
trip is what it
people-
was.
People in that situation leave.
All
Not
of the,
kill.
And Chip and Joanna
Well,
Gaines are not
technically, she
divorced.
left.
They had
Yeah.
marital troubles, but they were still together just to show up. Dan.
Well,
It's a
they
correction. I was
say-
gonna wait till the end of the show.
They're
but
what? They're together
They're
still?
still together.
They-
I know you were freaking. This
Yeah.
show was gonna be bad. With
Oh, it's like
you. I know you're
going
power
through a
couple. I
divorce again.
know.
I'm already a child.
You've
of
been through.
divorce.
I
gotta do
know.
another
I know.
Adult breakup.
He was gonna struggle. I'm sorry.
I know. I'm just
I had
saying
to
that
do research.
Thank you.
everybody from you remember that old show.
I seen
You're
it.
probably
I
too
felt
young.
it.
You're old enough. You remember all that show Road Rules? There was a bunch of people that got married on Road Rules off
Man,
MTV.
TJ could tell us
Road
everything about it.
rules.
all divorced.
Well, they're all shitty people. Though.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but
I
divorced.
didn't say they was Jersey Shore all divorced.
No, I mean,
I don't know if
some
they
of them
ever
are
got
still
married.
married. They're just not married with each other.
Snooki,
Divorced.
she's
Mm.
divorced.
But the roided out one is still married.
I hate
All the
hate
people in
New
16
Jersey
and pregnant,
people.
Yep.
divorced.
Divorced.
Not all of them.
Babies having babies. MTV show all divorced.
You know
They
what
got
show
new
I used to
boyfriends.
like on MTV was My Super Sweet 16. Did you guys
Divorced.
ever watch that?
They all got divorced.
Divorced.
Never watched the whole episode.
Oh, I used to. The
I
parents
finished
were.
way before.
I
it
did
was
because
done.
the parents it used to piss me off. I hate
Why?
because they were always like the most uppity. Well,
Well, yeah, they were buying pretty nice stuff for their kids.
I'm
But
just
what-
saying, don't get on TV.
it was the same host
Yeah,
that
it's
did the cheaters. That's why too.
Well, one episode of Sweeper Sweet
Sweeper
16,
16. Sweeper 16 would
they
have been
brought in
way
Ron
better.
Jeremy for the kid.
I know. I seen that one.
Ron Jeremy.
That was
divorced.
a boy though.
Yeah, but it's still saying like that's pretty cool.
And by the
It's
way,
progressive.
Yeah, exactly. Not the soup, not the great soup.
No, but
No.
it was the.
No, Ladainian,
but
it
it was
isn't.
the insurance place.
Yes.
know who's not divorced? Kelly Ripa. But you know she's plowing through
She's
all
got
kinds
a-
of dongs.
She's
yeah,
got a
she-
concave
yeah,
chest
she-
too.
Boy, I tell you what.
Man,
her
if she was
husband's just-
thicker though, she
But I'll
would
tell you
still
what.
be like a 7.
Talk about a turkey waddle. I'd
Oh,
like
she's
to
still
see.
a 10 in my book.
Oh,
Know what I
Kelly
mean?
Ripa.
Oh yeah.
She's
No.
one of those ones. The
I
best
think
thing
she
about
got
her
hit
is
with a cannonball.
but you could like
In the
she's
chest.
one of those true ones you could put up against the wall in all kinds of positions and do like that weird stuff.
Oh,
with.
she could
Oh,
be
for
though
sure.
skinny.
Like that's why I'm
but
into
stiff.
Britney.
She's seen it all, and she's like, "Oh, I remember back in '96 when this was done when I was in Bali."
I feel like
I don't
Brittany
think
needs to get a conservatorship back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does big time.
Yeah, I'm
no,
sure
I'm,
she's lost
I'm on
it.
Yeah.
team you guys. I should take her.
Yeah, you
over.
hurt her. She's pregnant. Her
I
kids
should-
don't talk to
I
her.
should take
She's
over her
pregnant?
Christian.
Yeah.
I should take over her.
Yeah, she's
take
57.
over her
Man.
thing. I should
Skin Man's
oversee.
in Vegas. How long has she been pregnant?
This husband of hers is not doing
1
good.
week.
No,
I had
Not
nothing
good
to
at
do with
all.
it.
no. And I'll tell you something else.
She seems fine.
She's taking beaver snaps every other day.
And they're not
right
even
now.
great.
No, they're
Fellas.
slimy.
Fellas, have you seen the
She's-
Madonna?
Yeah, you showed me.
Oh,
the
She
you
is
video.
know-
like a. But
Not
she's not a cool.
well.
Madonna.
She came out, and that's cool. But the thing
Yeah.
is she got close to the camera. You know who she looks like?
Clam jerky.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, she looks like that.
Zoom
fella-
Clint
Keeper.
Eastwood.
She looks
Clint
like that
Eastwood.
fella with
Clint
all the
Eastwood.
black makeup on.
Al Jolson.
Not Al Jolson. but close.
Skeletor.
Oh, the governor or the president
Trudeau?
of Canada.
Trudeau?
No, I was talking about the band. The guy that redid
Kiss?
the Sweet Dreams that are made of these. That guy.
Aerosmith.
Oh,
Oh,
Eminem?
Marilyn Manson.
Ed
Marilyn
Sheeran.
Manson.
the Eurythmics.
Yeah, the Rhythmics did it first, but who covered it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sweet
Disturbed?
Manson.
dreams
No, not
are
Disturbed.
Marilyn.
made
Marilyn
of
Manson.
Marilyn Manson. She looks
Yeah.
like Marilyn Manson now.
He's a
She's-
fan of the show.
She
I
is
know.
a beautiful
Shout out.
lady, though.
Oh, fabulous! I mean, but not now. Not now.
She, inside, though.
Inside, for sure.
Oh, God.
But just like her left arm of inside. Of
Would you still just to say you banged?
Absolutely not.
You would
No
not.
way.
You would
Not now.
no.
No.
You think
Back in like the 80s, yeah.
No, really.
I
Now-
never would have touched. The inside
80s,
of her is
I've
like
never
a
been. I've never been
Taco
attracted. The
Grande
Gap has
ice
just
machine
always
inside.
turned
For
me
sure.
off.
Don't
Yeah.
say grande.
I could do a Gap on a
Oh.
guy, but on a girl, no.
you think that Jim Abbott ever shoved his study on?
And a chick for sure.
No, through a glory hole.
Oh, and just made somebody suck on it.
Yeah.
Look at this weird penis. Like women wouldn't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
they'll
when,
nail that thing. I
when
can't get
Madonna-
it to come.
You know,
What if it does?
he had tons of women ask him to do that. The question is, when they did he warm it up with the good hand and then pile that
Switch
one, or
over.
just
Have you ever
slowly
watched that man
driving the
pitch?
I
stump?
bet it smelled like leather.
Before tonight, did you know who he was?
Yeah, I knew Jim Abbott. I didn't know.
Yeah,
this-
he was in Boogie Nights.
yeah. I wrote an essay on him one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a Mexican,
No, not a Mexican slang rap.
not a Mexican American.
Oh, anyways, Greg Abbott, I seen the bus of the migrants. I took a picture of it. Got it right here. It has to be them. And it's like, this is insulting that it's called the Santiago Express. Like, that is insulting. It is going to Chicago because it said on the front.
Sure.
So
Chicago.
they got a ways to go, but that is bold. Like, I didn't know he was naming buses.
Well, I don't know what's more bold. That
Mhm.
naming a bus,
Or A1's new steak sauce. A1, thank you.
real bold, super bold. Have you tasted it? It's delicious. I was going to say C and K
Rich
State.
and bold, A1 steak
K
sauce.
State must be playing the Cowboys. Tomorrow.
No. I think
They playing OU.
TCU is playing the Cowboys.
Oh, they're playing TCU.
K-State might be playing Texas
Yeah.
Tech.
I saw them on the corridor.
Yeah.
I waved.
They wave back.
Good luck, boys. Yeah, well, they did the
K-State still
breast thing.
drives
They did the breast thing.
they still take all convertibles, right? The whole team's in different convertibles.
No, they're all in one bus, but it's convertible.
Sitting on the back, like up on the back.
Convertible bus.
Yeah, like the JFK convertible.
They wait.
It's a drop top gang.
I'll tell you who's a great catch, JFK's wife.
There's zero chance
sure.
that the whole football team takes one bus.
I don't know, Casey. It was just I just saw one bus.
Could
It
be
was
the
purple
band.
and said K State on the side of
Could
it.
have been
Now,
the
it could have been
band.
soccer team, volleyball.
Or
I don't know what the
mascot's
football.
bus.
It could have been the mascot bus. I don't know.
How many
There's
kids are on that team?
How many-
75 plus.
Really? Or
I don't
football's
think
11.
so.
Yeah, but you're talking about K
You don't
State.
think
They're little. You can put them
so?
underneath there.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
They're all
you know?
pumpkin farmers.
Yeah, they're all
Of actual
I
suit up
do
to play?
You know?
Yeah, I don't think so. I could be wrong.
Skin Man, how is Las Vegas?
But maybe you're right there. I think they have 40
It was
some-
5 days on Fremont
scholarships.
Street. It was fantastic.
And you met new
It was
friends?
loud as hell.
Because you sent us pictures with your new bosom buddies. Who's these guys that were competing
It was
against?
Casey and Johnny. Casey is first cousins with Carrie, and Carrie is married to Nick, and Nick is Skin Wife's little brother.
I feel like that's a song.
So
Like,
So
This is a roundabout.
I
Yeah.
knew
So
I
it's
knew
Skin
most
Wife's
people.
sister-in-law's
Oh.
first cousin.
were you going there for a wedding or something?
No, we were
Oh,
going
wow.
there for a reggae concert.
sports show.
Hey, man, how you get that dick so long? He jump, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it white reggae or black reggae?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Dreadlock, a lot of dreadlocks.
A
I'm
lot
sure.
of dreadlocks.
Yep. A lot of
There
marijuana.
was one lady. She was wearing some kind of a halter that covered nothing, and she had these pasties that were down by her waist.
oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
And so I think her bra size was 32 long.
Were there any Jamaicans there?
I never asked.
That seems like something you
but
should
a
ask.
lot of people sounded Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
And-
imagine him walking around with that bottle in a plastic bag just on his fifth
Well,
bottle,
I sent you guys pictures.
and just walking up to random people and say, "You're making me crazy, man."
Oh yeah, you got to say that.
You know,
You got to say that.
that was 5 days of that.
You got to get a rickshaw or a bobsled or something, a John Candy outfit. Do that kind of thing too.
Right. I did.
None of that. You got high.
I did wear my
and
jogging suit.
danced. Did you dance?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I get my dancing shoes on.
Jamaican line dance?
No, I didn't do any lines. I don't go to every
What
party.
move-
because
what-
powders are bad.
How do you dance Jamaican?
The movie
It's
Powder
more
was great.
head bobbing, probably, right?
I just fell back on the Skin Man Shuffle.
Now, what is that move? If you remind me, if you can describe it.
I'll have to get drunk tomorrow.
Now you're talking
Have
like
Mexico record it. and
twist
then we'll
in the
send
feet,
it to you.
like a little twist in the feet.
There's a little pigeon toe in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
What
there's
do you do with your arms?
He does
there's a toe slide.
He's a toe slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
did-
developed
get
it in the bottom of a grave when we were digging a grave one time
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the winter
And
in a cemetery.
we were setting a tombstone.
Oh, I would hope it was a cemetery.
Well,
Well, that's
I
a-
have to say,
And it's like,
up?
You
go
were
ahead.
dancing on somebody's grave.
Yes.
Okay.
it was great.
And it's like got tamping down the sand. And then you look over and it's like, okay, that's an elementary school, and all kinds of kids are just watching me
Yeah,
dance
the
on
grave
this
diggers.
grave. Yeah. It was in
Hi, kids. Do you like violence?
I do.
not Udall. What is that?
U-Doll is a freaking towing service or something like a.
Not
Rent-
you, Hall.
No.
Oh yeah, U-Haul. U-Doll's is a Kansas.
I don't remember what it was.
It's on 42.
It was spooky.
It wasn't Milan, but it was
No.
it was on the other side of Schulte.
Yeah.
And there's just a church over there, and there's a school and a
In
Yeah.
a graveyard.
and a graveyard. That's
I think
it.
that's Schulte.
No, it's west of Schulte on 42.
Viola.
A lot of weddings go on over there. That's where your parents met, man.
Yeah. No, I think that's
Oh,
Schulte.
Calumet?
That's where your parents met, Mexico.
Yeah, they met at the place we mowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cemetery had that big bump in the middle.
Was
so
it
you,
over? Okay, it was over there then. Okay.
you couldn't go super fast on the lawnmower because of that super bump there in
Yeah.
the middle. It damn near buck you off.
A lot of those kids are victims, probably.
Of too much love?
But too much mad dad skills when I was in the graveyard. That's all
Just
that
saying,
was.
it's
Dance skills.
there was a whole movie about how Catholic priests apparently had a couple years of problems recently in the 90s, probably when you were digging that.
I'm sure it was a small, isolated case.
That was
in
late
one,
90s.
It was
Place.
mostly Boston,
Okay.
mostly. But they would move,
primarily Irish Catholic up there. Not
but a lot of times
correlation, not
the
causation.
church would move the Boston priests that were diddlers to Kansas.
Or somewhere else.
Did you find one?
Is that smoothie?
No. Does it look like him, you think?
It's my brother Craig.
Does look like
For
that.
sure in this video,
That looks like.
that looks like
What, a dude with a big nose?
Well, no, your nose.
No, the hair.
Your nose is
the-
more pointed. It's still as big.
I watched this video and I did a little thing on it, and I
That does look a lot like Eric.
when they did the video of him
Crowd surfing?
crowd surfing and then getting a DUI after.
Someone took a picture.
And
Like, this
this-
guy's got to
That's
be
from
drunk.
top to bottom in one night, man. Crowd surfing, literally.
Superintendent.
I'm king of the
107
world.
Whoop, whoop.
Ah, shit.
I don't know where the video is. It was here.
What's a right wing heckler? I just read that.
Oh, that guy.
Get
that
off my
ran-
lawn!
The guy.
Boo and words.
Well, I don't even think the guy was right wing that they're talking about.
Oh, that's it.
Do we all have 20/20 vision in here? Or just me?
Double.
I do
Yeah.
not
I've got
anymore.
double vision. But as he's going down there, that is him.
That's a dangerous
That's a
school.
superintendent.
They're letting people crowd surf in the football stadium, and it's a superintendent doing it.
It's a middle
It's you
schooler.
doing it, yes. He's drunk.
How many people grabbed his junk in there?
Yeah.
Well, that's
right
what
there.
that's what they even brought that up in the school board meeting because they said, well, if he would have went the other way, like going, on his back,
That's
No,
better because you
because
get a
you touch
finger in your
butts,
butt.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
It was-
yeah, they're still gonna.
they were
they're gonna
loving it
reach up.
though. To be fair, they all loved
the
it. No,
fans
none of
love
them
it.
seemed offended. The students,
Yeah.
And then gets a DU.
Yeah,
he got a DUI.
all
on
the people
way
on the
home.
edges are loving it. The people who had to lift him weren't jumping and
They
screaming.
seem to be fine.
Oh my gosh,
Conrad.
there's naked kids.
It was Clonmel.
That's it,
Clonmel.
Clonmel.
That's it.
I'm guessing that's a suburban
Not
school.
Calumet's where my mom had her first soda. That's in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It looks like a combination
Oh,
of
I was
TJ and
confused.
Smoothie. I called him Smooth J.
Stop
No,
trying to relate me to
that's-
TJ.
TE.
Don't replace.
Oh,
him.
he loves you, man.
It brings
Don't
good things.
replace-
I'm
alive.
not trying to replace you. He wants to do. He just wants you.
I don't know where TJ's at.
Yeah, well, I thought he was going to be here too. I have no clue.
I can't believe he's not here. I mean,
I
Yes.
don't know. I think something you guys said last show made him mad. I'm not sure.
Dude, I was thinking it's crazy how the
Crazy.
NFL became so popular, or even football. Because if you remember back to the early, I was watching
Early
documentary
2000 when
of,
everybody
like, when-
boycotted it.
of Jim Thorpe when football was first going on, those footballs were retarded.
huge.
They were huge.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
like
they're
a
almost like
medicine
a
ball.
basketball. Yeah,
Looked like a
it
medicine
was
ball.
horrible.
And you think that Bart Starr, he was throwing that. You don't think that he could outthrow Mahomes? You're the one that had the big Bart Starr problem. He was throwing a freaking medicine ball
Yeah.
Yeah.
240 yards a game.
And they got gloves that are like super glue. And back then, they would literally polish the ball beforehand. They
I've
want the
recently
best
changed.
shine
I've
on that
recently
ball.
changed my stance on Bart Starr.
Like if you can catch a Bart Starr
But
ball.
Terry fucking what's his name?
hey,
could
go out
not-
there and
he
let me get
couldn't
my
throw.
pumpkin chunkin.
Terry
on a
Bradshaw?
fire.
Terry Shriver.
Four-time Super Bowl champion, Pittsburgh Steeler, Hall of Famer, Terrence
He
Bradshaw
is basically Troy Aikman of his era.
with shingles. The man has shingles and
Yeah,
won
it's
4
already in
Super
you.
Bowls.
Do you have
It's
chicken
like
pox?
a 10
You mean by
pound
the-
bowling ball.
One of the greatest of his decade.
He wasn't John Elway.
Greatest of the
This is
era.
what I
One
say to
of.
you. Kiss it.
Kiss a brown eye rosebud.
I'd like to kiss your brown eye.
I just think that those balls
Where's
are
is Steve
incredible.
on his way or where's he at? I thought
He's getting Haverty's
I
delivered.
don't understand why he moved to Kansas. He's not here.
I thought
know
you
what I
guys
mean?
invited him over
He's
tonight.
down.
He's getting furniture delivered tonight.
That's true.
Guys,
I
he
forgot
said
about
it's
his
coming
furniture.
Friday.
Yeah.
So he's gonna get off that air mattress.
Next week.
He
Next
hasn't
week.
slept in 2
Furniture
weeks.
from Haverty's.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I
He
know.
does
Tell
not
him that
know. I know. Well,
In
there's
Kansas,
lots. I
you
told
can
him
buy
there's crazy
furniture at Big
J's.
Lots now.
Yeah, you can
there's-
get ribs with Haverty's.
I know.
Yeah.
Free rack with
Yeah.
every
Right.
Hello,
It's like
I think,
IKEA, dude.
The sauce
You go
is
for the
horrible.
meatballs, buy a couch.
I
go
thought
for the meatballs.
Haverty's was like high end.
It
Yeah, but
is.
The high end places have restaurants in them, like IKEA.
Had you
Okay.
been to IKEA in Kansas City? It is insane.
Have I? Yeah.
I live there.
Yeah, have I? I met my second wife there.
I got lost.
It's Norwegian.
As soon as she
God.
turns
Is Steve
18.
with TJ or is TJ with Steve?
Steve wouldn't go to Missouri.
Did
He's
TJ
been
get
as
is
far
TJ
east.
getting high for the first time with Steve and not me?
No, he's
Yeah.
too straight. He's too straight eyed.
He's straight edge.
Yeah.
That's what he calls it.
Well, I can respect that.
He's on muscle milk.
He is
I get
getting,
drunk
he's
on
getting
muscle milk,
yoked.
guys.
Dude, I did see a case of milk bars in the back of his truck last time I was here. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say anything. But
He has crow's
Milk.
milk, if that's what you're asking.
How do you milk a crow?
He does a lot of protein powder.
so much, bro.
Yeah. I bet he's got free T-shirts from protein powder places.
For sure.
He's
Yeah.
got a gold gym T-shirt, if that's what you're asking.
I mean, he's got the one that's like top nutrition and
Supplement giant.
supplement giant.
Affordable supplements.
Teen milk.
And I bet there's moments when his wife's
Protein
like,
squared.
"Hey, you never wear these. You want me to don't throw those away."
Yeah, hey.
Like there's some weird sense of pride he has with supplement giant. Like, yeah, I got that. I got that. Sure.
Protein water
I'm
too.
ordering so much protein.
You had to get like 20 tubs of protein for that T-shirt, man.
Yeah, nothing.
You gotta join the
Not
Frequent
sexual.
Buyers
That's
Club,
the
okay?
opposite of how cool
Listen,
Marlboro
guys. You know, you
Miles
don't pick
were.
on my friend, okay? I've had enough of you guys.
I'm not picking on him. I'm
You
saying
get
the shirt is a
camel
rip off.
bucks. I had a buddy that had a camel bucks jacket, like a jean jacket.
Oh.
Joe Camel on the
Used to
back.
have camel racing at the
Can we
boats.
talk about just your? If we're talking about
Camel
friends, can we talk about
Sea-Doo?
Ivy and his? So listen, and
What,
I'm
Jason Ivy
I'm afraid now
from
that
Oklahoma.
since we have not done a show together, his life has completely came back together.
That's since he's got a divorce.
No, he's got a girlfriend now.
Yeah,
Divorce.
He's
divorce.
everything's
Closer with
but
his
listen,
kid. Divorce.
You think it's us that held people back?
yes,
No.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, you're right.
Phil's just getting his life together.
Yeah.
No, Phil looks pretty bad.
Wait, is Phil still on probation?
What's his name? Got married after he left us.
True, but he'll be back right before he gets divorced. and His
Larper?
life will get better.
Fucking
Drew's fine. He's taking pictures a lot. He's
Yeah,
doing a lot
a
of
lot
outdoor
of pictures.
photos.
Well, I think it's mainly his
Well, it's hunting
wife.
season.
They just ate that 1 year cake topper.
I know
Yeah.
that was gross.
last time I seen Larper, he looked like this.
Yeah, Larper left
He's
us.
doing great.
Well, we
No.
don't know. We don't know.
He works
Your
at
propane,
Cox.
the propane guy that was up here.
Even if he was doing great,
I
it's
seen him
because
at
of
work
the
the other
show.
day because he
Oh,
had to
Jack?
fill in, and he looks
Jack has been doing good.
fantastic.
Now he had a brain tumor.
Jack does.
Well, he did, and he got over it.
Yeah.
He got a brain tumor and got over it because he left this show.
That's because of the messages that we give of,
Yeah.
of perseverance and
Right.
and going for
You
it.
can do
well,
it.
That's true.
Well, I
Corey
think this
Feldman.
is this
But I
is
was
a
just
good
saying
time
that
to talk
I feel-
about the
Brain tumor in the
he
room.
went to Vegas.
Andy.
and Andrew
Andy,
Bliss.
look what Andy's done since he's left.
Chip.
He's gained
Chip.
to
weight.
help people focus.
What do you?
Glasses.
Put his glasses
It's
on.
what kind of camp is that?
Fat camp.
Oh, I
no.
think he's talking about the one Denny
No,
does.
Concentration
Concentration
camp?
camp
Concentrate.
for kids who can't read well.
Yeah, concentration camps.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
we started those.
Yeah.
I mean,
My neighbor,
not the
she's
originals,
doing great since she left the show.
if you believe that happened.
nope.
She's
no.
blown up since she left the show,
No,
guys.
That's
Yeah.
not right.
Megan, my
No.
sister, she's
Yeah.
got a new house. She paints walls. She does takes care
She
of dogs.
paints her house every other day.
Yeah, Megan looks great. She has more confidence now that her braces is off, but she always
Well,
should have.
since she left the show, she got her braces off.
Well, yeah, we can
Her
stop
leg
looking
braces?
at the lettuce stuck in her teeth.
No, I
I mean, don't eat lettuce if you got braces. Now
No,
we're
you
looking at
gotta you gotta eat spinach, not lettuce.
she's a dog rescuer.
No,
Ivy-
he was really my only one. We didn't do a show in between, and I seen he posted a girlfriend picture. I was just hoping.
That
after-
was a victim.
Yeah.
That he posted. That
no,
is
because she
dumb.
made him dinner, and she was not in the picture.
Couscous.
Well, Jeffrey Dahmer got dinner made for him. Then he murdered those people.
Well,
True.
they were his
He ate it.
dinner.
Yeah.
1 to 10
Ivy-
girlfriend ranking.
Ivy ate couscous.
She was like
Ew. What is
Yeah.
that? Like a
7.5.
I'm gonna say
Oklahoma six
she's a-
and a half.
She's
But
a
I have-
4.5.
No
I have
way.
to call him. If
Never
you
saw
listen,
it.
Ivy, if you listen to me,
You didn't
listen.
see it? Oh,
If you
that's
hear me
why.
right now, run.
No, she was beautiful.
You can't. She was. She's pretty.
Are you
but,
telling her to run or him?
I'm telling him.
Hold on, I
Why
missed-
does he need to run? He needs to not be in a
Dog-
relationship.
Right. He needs to.
One.
He needs to run because she's one of those gals that's got the big old long nails.
Jew,
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
long nails.
Jewish.
Yeah.
That means she's into fingering
Finance.
dudes in the butt.
No, I don't know about that, but
What
you
does
know,
it mean?
Poor hygiene.
It means hello.
Yeah.
Long nails are crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's talking about like the 2 inchers.
The long nails. Yeah. I'm
2
talking
inches
like-
are about.
What's up?
Like on Halloween, you used to get the rubber finger, the red
Uh,
rubber fingertip
but
of the
some
night
chi-
nail. Yeah, it's like
Like a
those.
those are
sloth.
hot.
No,
Just the
No.
sloth.
No.
sloth
Hey, baby.
claw.
No,
Amy used to do those. They drove me crazy.
that's yeah.
Not they weren't that long, but they were like.
Yeah. So Ivy, you can hear me. If you can hear me,
no,
Run.
they're sitting watching. They're listening to this together.
I
What do
know.
you mean?
I'm gonna put this
well,
out.
they're
I
on
am
separate
so
devices.
happy
It's
for
better
him.
for the staff.
No, I know. I'm gonna put it out there
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say at least have her open up another device and listen, please.
Come on.
And as she's leaving, have her
several
listen,
weeks
keep it
from
open
right
for a
now,
while.
several weeks from right now,
Yeah.
he'll hear it, and he'll be like, "Should have listened."
Well, he never listened to us before when we talked to him.
No, I know. But now his life's together. He can come back to the show because he's happy. He's a happy guy,
All I'm gonna
and
say.
God bless him. He needs it. You know.
All I'm,
I'm
gonna
just
say
saying that.
is
Okay. Watch yourself.
marriage is a mistake I'm not gonna make twice.
I don't think he's gonna marry
Hey,
that woman.
I made it twice. Eric's made it twice.
His best decision
He's
ever
on
Yeah,
his
but
made.
you
way out
guys
twice.
chose poor.
He's on his way.
You
to
you guys
marry-
chose wisely on the second round.
Mm,
Yeah, we all can't be lucky choosing good on the first round, dummy.
Half of us can.
Well, yeah, half of
Yeah.
us in the room right now.
Yeah.
Because Casey's
Oh,
not
yeah.
in here.
Right.
For those of you not watching, just listening.
I don't think that
I'm
Jason
not going to
Ivey.
apologize. I'm not going to apologize for it was a mistake.
You don't have to
Well,
apologize
I'm
for
not
it.
trying to throw it in your face.
I'm allowed to make mistakes.
I'm just making a joke, and then
What's
Casey
going on?
came in with a bicycle.
What's up, Inward?
What do you got going on now?
What'd you find?
The
What'd you find
bike's got
now?
no brakes on it, man.
Yeah, there's a missing child is associated with
Yeah,
that.
for sure.
Hey guys.
Are you just biking now? Is that what do you got going on?
He bought that on eBay. It was Trayvon Martin's bike.
He found that in the ditch.
I've had this bike for a long time.
I've
I
seen
just
a picture of Trey.
I don't know why I just walked outside and seen this.
I was going to ask why there was Skittles taped to it.
No, I had those on my sandwich. There's a Marshawn Lynch one.
This was an impulse purchase one time at a garage sale.
I'll
Worth
need
it.
that.
Is it BMXer?
It's
Both
got
tires spin? How
it's
much
got
more
the
for it?
7-inch crank arm. That's
It's a
pretty
sick
good.
bike, man. At one point, this thing was supposed to be a badass.
Those
Oh,
bearings might want a little grease in there.
That's nice. That is a nice bike. Was it Mongoose probably?
Yeah, probably.
Looks like a diamond.
No, it's a GT, bro.
Could be a Diamondback.
It's a bigger
yeah.
deal. It's an AG.
A Diamondback.
You got pegs?
It's a Corey Hart signature series.
It can have pegs. They're just screw on.
The aftermarket ones?
Yeah, it's an aftermarket.
And you could mess up
Some AMs.
some kids with some pegs.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Were you're probably too old probably for peg life.
No, I was right in the pegs.
Were you pegging?
I was the start of pegs.
Because
he
I
was-
had pegs, but I
He was
felt
back
like
in the penny. What's the big one tire thing with the small
Oh, no.
tire in the back?
put pegs on that man. He's got
pegs on
long
it.
legs.
Yeah,
Slender man riding
it's
on him.
fine.
I had
was it?
pegs, dude. But if you got like a
Clipped?
puddle, hitting a puddle, and you had a rider back there that got his bottom of his feet a
Yeah.
little bit wet, hit a bump, and his feet slipped off the front. This peg, that kid would go down. I mean, freaking
6 feet down.
Well, they'd hit the back of his ankles, right in the damn Achilles,
Right.
and then he would go backwards.
Yeah.
You'd be in the middle of a conversation.
Right.
All of a sudden, you're dragging this freaking
Yeah.
kid, and you don't know what to do. You just keep riding, and you're dragging him along the street, and people are honking. You're dragging a kid. He's bleeding. He's dying. And
Well, you can't stop because you're 8 feet off the ground.
you're going down the hill. You can't stop. You know. You back up. You run over him again. You get a gun. You shoot him. Put him out of his misery.
What?
First shot, you graze him.
Is that what they did in
second round in
France?
Black rifles
that,
matter,
Just
dude.
for pegs, man.
That the 16th century?
You know how when if you have a shirt that you leave out in the winter, like if you wash it and say I'm
It
gonna
gets frozen.
dry it outside, and it's
Can't crawl in there.
it's all crunchy and
Oh, yeah.
frozen.
Freeze dry.
Yeah. How cold does it have to be to break a shirt?
In half?
Yeah, they're
It
like
has
where
to-
it crumbles.
-20.
There is a degree though, right?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, there is. I think it's -20.
Because I was thinking, what if we?
Like,
Well, no. What if instead of Locks for Love, where we donated, which is a great program for wigs, people make wigs for cancers and for transsexuals.
Careful.
Cancer people that have cancer, not just the
not just
No, I
not,
didn't-
not
astrological.
not about-
they make them in spite of cancer, not in celebration.
I wasn't.
They make it
I wasn't
help
questioning cancer. Wigs.
the wigs
Careful.
in the transgender
Right.
community.
Yeah.
So either way, Locks for Love is great, but what is the legality
We should start Locks for Hate.
of cutting hair, and this preferably probably longer hair, the way I envision it, dipping it in sugar crystals,
Oh.
freezing it, and then
Okay.
eating hair?
No.
I don't
Hmm.
think
fucks
that. I
up
don't
your
think it's a
stomach.
good idea.
Yeah.
That
I
messes
think-
up your stomach.
Yeah, I don't think hair dissolves.
No,
in
You're
the
not
can't.
gut.
supposed to eat coins either.
Can't digest
But neither
it.
is corn, because you eat a corn,
That passes.
Corn can dissolve.
And parts of it do.
but
Well,
it doesn't. It just comes directly out of the old.
But your
poop.
hair
Not every-
doesn't.
Not every kernel.
Your
hair
hair
doesn't
doesn't. It just
dissolve.
balls
Every
up.
kernel of corn. If I eat a can of corn, a full amount of corn will fall into the toilet.
Can of corn!
Almost-
Can of corn!
If
No
you
poop.
count them,
Just all corn.
if you count them going in and coming out, I'd believe it.
So you don't think? What
But
if there's
until
a
you count
special
it, I don't believe it. I don't think all the corn
substance
comes
that would
out.
dissolve, like the sugar in
Yeah.
the hair would make the hair dissolve, or whatever chemical, red dye number 5, whatever we put in it.
I don't want to poo-poo your plan, but
Right.
Eat edible hair, candy hair.
why wouldn't you just use cotton candy?
That's already invented. I can't invent a new
Or
cotton
you're not
candy.
inventing hair.
No, but I'm inventing the process of eating hair.
That's what they pulled out of somebody
No,
for eating hair.
that's-
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a
Yeah.
That's what he
dissolve.
looks.
it's a form of psychosis.
No,
was-
I don't. I
That
would
was in
market
Skinman's
it.
Gut after the
Yeah.
reggae concert.
The
Hey,
problem
listen,
I-
Professor. Come on, calm down.
I don't want to have just a
it does
bunch
go
of
well with
crazy
chicken.
people eating hair. I would prefer like, hey, I'm going to the store. Do you want a Snickers or something? Oh, I'll have
Give me
I'll
some
have
hair.
candy hair.
No, just
They-
give me
they
the
have frozen
change.
candy hair.
Bring back the change. I'll eat the coins.
And it could just be a treat that you have to have at a shop, probably, because it's got to be so cold.
It'll
You couldn't
cause
take it
it'll
home.
cause diverticulitis.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
You
Well,
could-
so does
you
eating
could
only
do it.
meat, and he did that for 2.5
That's
years
true.
and seems
True.
fine.
my shit's all hairy, but other than that,
you could make it and just
On the
kind of make
outside or
it into
inside?
marketing where you teach people you don't actually eat the hair. That should be viewed as like
Lick
a
it.
popsicle stick. Like you grab it and you just suck all the candy off and you toss the hair out the window.
toss it right back to Locks for Love.
That's just a candy
Recycle
necklace.
bin.
Recycle that hair, because hair never stops growing. Well,
If you
for
care,
some people it does.
you recycle your hair.
Once you
I-
cut it off, it does.
Locks for diabetes. Giving people
Your
the
hair
beats.
never stops growing, but cut hair does.
That's true. It would be cool if your hair just kept growing, even if it was off your body.
That'd be a mess.
And you would run out of storage.
We wouldn't have to buy insulation though. You just put a little bit of hair in your attic.
What's up, Andrew?
45 years later.
That's how fast it grows.
Andy was watching. He called us waterheads.
Oh, good.
Andy, you should be watching while you're driving, dude.
Well, no, he's home,
He's
and
not.
he's been home for 6 months. He just doesn't come over.
Oh, because of Corvid.
No, he's got a screen like that up on the windshield.
Stay safe.
Yeah, ever since he's had COVID, he's not
Because of
been over
Corvid?
the
No,
same.
he's got a screen like that up on the windshield.
Sounds great.
Clip it, man. Good joke.
Put that with TJ's N words when
Well, I didn't realize hair was. I mean, I thought about it that it was what people who lose
well,
their
it's
mind do.
80% human. So
And 80% luck.
I thought it was pronounced cumin.
Are fingernails dissolvable?
There's an Eminem song in there somewhere.
With Coca-Cola, yes.
I don't know about that
are
one.
you still trying to figure out what the other 20% is?
Put nails in a Coke.
Love.
Because they say
something-
nails is like
fingernails.
hair, but I don't know if they're just saying that because it's like pain.
There's
Begins
like
with the
4
C.
things they say about growing up. Your ears never stop growing.
Yeah, your nose
Your hair and your nails
and your
are
nose.
both edible, and your nose never stops growing.
Well,
Your
I don't know-
nipples
I don't know
also-
if the nose is edible.
Nipples also.
Dick gets browner.
Dick gets browner.
The more you
I don't
soak
know.
it.
Have you guys been watching Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix?
I don't have to. I saw him today. He was at
Yeah, you had him.
Taco Grande.
It's a movie show. It's not a documentary, but they did a really good job apparently.
My
I
youngest.
haven't watched
We
it.
covered it.
I've already seen it.
I watched
Play
the
out.
first,
I was
20
alive
minutes of it.
for it.
and I threw up. Second time I threw up, I turned it off. I couldn't watch it.
My youngest daughter
It was-
watched all of it on a Saturday. I asked her how were her hellish nightmares that evening.
Yeah.
It's really not that. It's not that gruesome. It's really a,
What I
a
don't
family
is
type.
they called him, somebody talking about that show called him a rapist.
Oh, that's not true.
I don't think so either.
Well, there were some people he did.
I'm pretty sure he raped him.
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
seem to,
Inappropriately touched, maybe.
That,
Well,
that-
there was a
touch.
couple of them that
that-
he just paid over to like film for stuff, and then he drugged, and then did rape, and then killed.
Yeah,
stuff.
that-
So
but
yes,
if they
he
came
was.
over, some of them came over for sex.
Yeah.
But some did, but not all. Some came over because he
But
offered.
what if he only raped the ones that came over for sex, and the other ones that didn't, he did not do that to. He just cut them up.
But they did rape them, and he
I
said
don't
he
think he
did.
raped every one of them.
He raped him post mortem.
I don't think that he ate. He would not eat one of them that did not have his cum inside of them.
Oh wait, that's
That wasn't in the series.
yeah, he did.
That's
yeah.
what I took from it.
He wasn't an injection guy. He was more of a based it on afterwards guy.
Well, that's what I said. He soaked them in it, and he soaked it in them and on them.
Yeah,
and
it seemed a lot like he would do more chili dogging on top of them, is what it looked like to me.
Well, but yeah, he liked to baste them in it. You're right.
So you going
No.
full rotisserie?
I haven't watched a lot of the show, but
Mhm.
from what I did watch, it seems like he would know a lot about ribs, and I think he liked them dry.
He actually, I
Yeah,
think,
dry
sauteed
rub.
them after.
I think
dry
from
rub.
what most of what you found, he didn't eat none of that. It was legs, arms, and like ass.
Well, that's a better cut. A rump
But
roast.
I'll tell you
Most
this.
humans' ribs are not
Yeah.
good.
Human ribs aren't an entree. He was mostly talking about his entrees. The human rib would be more of an hors d'oeuvre as you're preparing
Like a party
the rump
thing,
roast.
like with the people coming over and
Yeah.
pick
There's
at
not
that.
enough meat for a
Yeah.
whole meal.
I was
That's
saying,
a lot of what they found of people.
I was just
Yeah.
saying that if he was around a lot, the majority of his victims, he would know a lot about smokers. Maybe that's the best way to put it.
Oh, you were
And
just
he would
talking about
barbecue a lot
because
of
Huh?
them.
he
He would
looked
He
barbecue
knew a lot of.
you're just saying that because he looked inward for a lot of his victims.
Whoa,
Yeah, right. He looked inward,
Jeez.
and
write that down.
Well, I'm just saying he looked
841.
inside of
most
himself.
all of his victims
No,
were
inward. It's right by the cockles of your
of
heart.
the minority community.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying that he knew a lot about smoking.
Well, and even if he didn't, he had a friend next door he could ask. I mean, almost everyone in that apartment was a good smoker.
Saucify?
For sure.
Well,
And
there
they
were
had to
some. There were surprisingly more that they interviewed that I surprised are like that weren't. I mean, not in that documentary, but
Well, I mean, they'll always interview white people to try to get the real story, but I mean,
good luck. You know,
I mean, that'd be
It's
a
all lies.
long-term
well, the one that they
tenant.
needed to was dead.
they're too busy eating barbecue.
do you think how dope would it be, or not dope? Is probably the wrong adjective.
Porkified?
How do you think he would be excited about
Spotify.
cordless tool industry
Oh,
now?
oh my God.
Ah.
Yeah,
'Cause
technology.
If you watch the Black and Deckers he was
For
rocking
sure.
with,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
corded-
you get
Well, he
some
needed
of
them- but he
Diablo.
needed the corded
oh, you get a
ones.
Diablo
bits?
blade on a Milwaukee.
Yeah, one of those deconstruction saw blades.
Zip.
Go through nails, 2x4s, nylon rope.
I got something called a freaking
Hey,
hacksawzall.
Jeffrey.
It's out in the truck
Jeffrey,
right now.
check it out. 24 volt.
Yeah, dude,
What?
You press a button.
Cordless?
How much voltage do I have? It's like
24.
3 bars. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is 3 dudes.
Oh yeah, it will last a long time.
For sure.
Get one of those Dremels. Just
Well, but the nice thing is the
Oh.
batteries fit all the same tools.
Oh, and I got this one that's like it's got a blade on the front that
Oscillator.
vibrates like
Yeah.
this. Oh, buddy, you get that right under the vertebrae.
Oh,
Right off.
Pop it right off.
And it's quieter.
Sternum?
It is
quieter.
so
I
quiet.
don't
So
know if I've
quiet.
ever hated this show more.
No neighbors. Like he had problems with
Neighbors, because he would. Well,
Rent
it was
control
a
apartment.
smell, but a lot of the yelling and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't control that, but you can control the power.
Oh, a beautifully silent Milwaukee.
Finally, it's quiet. And
And
how long
I'm
does it?
surprised you didn't get him a nice place in the country.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, he could
Oh, they
afford
He
it.
didn't like to drive.
Can I ruin it for everybody
he didn't
out
like to
there? And
drive.
it's not going to ruin anything.
What?
You're still going
Is there
to.
stuff you could run about Dahmer that people don't know?
A lot of
Yes,
people.
a lot of people don't know
I've
that
never known any of this about him.
there's one thing
So,
that
yes.
people are starting to find out that they should know. Instead of watching hours upon hours or taking a
He
whole
was not
Saturday,
racist.
take a whole Saturday to watch this new documentary or docu show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're
Type
doing
it into YouTube and just watch him tell it 16 minutes. 16 minutes, it tells everything, and it's coming from his
That
own
is
mouth.
weird thing, man. That thing is
See, but
weird.
YouTube
But what I'm
is
saying, just watch that.
But
You're
there's a
done. You
bunch
don't
of
have
that
to.
on
I'm
there,
just.
too.
I thank you. I've saved you the time.
But a bunch
you don't
of
have
that
to-
is. I know,
Yeah,
but
but
he
I-
doesn't tell you everything in that.
that's
But
'cause they
watching-
make
He's
it
pretty
so.
open.
watching the series is like going to a store. You know, going to YouTube is like going to Amazon. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly. You like the experience.
So you got to get the experience. You watch the whole thing.
Have
for
you
the
guys-
day.
I did that
Hey, you guys
today.
watched
I
any of the
got
new-
the experience. I'm gonna tell you what. I
Sucks.
should have just done the
Yeah, you
Amazon.
should have.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the
Should
new
have pulled that
Tiger
card
King
out. It's like,
series?
screw. I'm spending money.
On the
Yeah.
Dahmer show, did they reference like where he worked? Like, did he take leftovers to work, and then like,
Applebee's?
people would like steal his leftovers for lunch?
Yeah.
That
Happened.
I have to imagine that happened.
He.
Somebody thought he was getting over on
Yeah,
him because he
dude,
kept stealing his meat
He
and
worked
rice.
at a
Oh.
chocolate factory. That's
Oh.
no kidding.
He did work at a chocolate factory.
That was.
Some of
That's so
that's
funny.
Yeah.
non-chocolate.
Yeah.
And in a way, he was a chocolate.
It was called the
factory.
fudge hole.
And Willy Wonka did suck that one kid up in the chocolate river.
Sure did.
That's a great joke.
It is wonderful. And, yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
fine
it's not
with that.
1970,
No.
but I can still say it. We can still say it, dude.
Have you guys watched any of
Vote
the?
Tesla.
Have you guys watched any of the new Joe vs. Carol series?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that.
Is it out?
Is there an old series?
Well, it's not the
What is Joe
documentary.
versus Carol?
It's on Peacock, right
Joe
below The
Carol-
Office.
Joe Pesci versus
Or
Carol
USA.
Carol Burnett. Fight to the death.
You're gonna make it after all.
That's not Carol.
That's MASH.
Sorry.
Mary Tyler.
It was a
Less.
made-for-TV kind of show about the Joe Exotic
Oh,
story, life, and it had some trashy white bitch in it playing Carol. Kind of hot though.
I think she does a decent job.
I still got to see more about
series
the
is
Carol's
horrible.
husband. That's always been my bugaboo.
I know the dead one or the alive one. Both.
No, the alive one. The dead one, that's obvious.
Talk
She
about
murdered him.
Talk about somebody that works in a chocolate factory.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Guy there.
he was fed to the big cats.
Did you hear about that
Oh boy.
basketball owner that called he said, I just head to the chocolate factory when he was on his way to work?
No.
He got
Chick that
fired.
plays
I guess
Did
it's
he really?
Clippers or something.
Oh, the lesbian?
The woke chick, yeah.
No, what was Phoenix Suns? Remember we were watching it? He's a Phoenix Suns owner, and he
The
said, I'm
owner.
headed to the chocolate factory. He's talking about going to work.
Talking about
They fired him, that's insensitive.
that is insensitive.
But I own this, but you're fired.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, you're
fired.
fired.
I'm sorry.
You have to sell
But
it.
I'm your boss, but you're fired.
But we're the Phoenix Suns.
Who?
But I employ
WNBA
90% of the
team?
African Americans in Phoenix right now.
That's true.
You're still fired, sir.
Oh, that's funny.
If you're a basketball fan, that's funny.
That's funny because
You
you
know?
could have the White Chocolate Factory, which is just like Dirk Nowitzki,
Jason Williams.
That's just Utah Jazz back in the day.
John Stockton.
It's
Yeah.
the Boston. It's the Boston Celtics up to about 98.
Okay, if you put Larry Bird,
Yeah.
John Stockton,
Yep.
Dirk Nowitzki,
Hornacek.
Jay Hornacek, who's our fifth?
Who was
Steve Nash.
Steve Kerr, Steve
Or
Nash.
who's the big
Nash.
man? Does the telecasting had a son that played for a while? There's a coach now. Real ugly bastard.
Oh, that played for the Lakers. Yeah. Where's the tie-dye?
The Pau Gasol?
Yeah. No, not Pau Gasol.
Not Bill
Casey.
Ramsey.
Oh,
Casey.
oh,
Who? What?
no, the
Tie-dye.
announcer that likes the Grateful Dead.
Yeah.
Bill
Fred.
Walton.
Yeah.
Bill
Bill.
Walton. Yeah.
Throw it down, big man. Throw
So you
it
get
down.
Walton, Bird,
Right.
Hornacek, Stockton,
Kerr.
Kerr,
So I was trying
Well,
to change
Jason
our
Williams.
screen
or
saver.
Jason Williams
Jason.
as
right.
a six-man.
Six man.
Shit.
You think that you're telling me that Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Ron Artest,
Right.
Sorry, Meta World Peace, Dennis Rodman, who's the greatest five of all time? Shaq could beat them?
No one.
You just named Meta World Peace the greatest five of all time.
Wasn't Ron Artest? I thought that he was pretty good.
He
NBA
was really
player.
good.
Played for one like
All
seven,
right, Charles. I'll give you
seven
Charles.
world
Charles Barkley.
championships.
How's that?
How many world championships? Meta World? He's got like 8 world championships. He won like 3 on each team he played on.
He can't say because then you're leaving out. Bill Russell had like
That's
11.
true. That's true.
Well, he can pick your
All right, Bill Russell,
white
Magic
chocolate versus
Johnson.
chocolate. I'm just saying, is there a chance that the best of them?
No, not even a single chance. Not even a remote.
I think with the right
I'd
coach.
push it to best of 7 series. They'd push it to game 6.
No,
Oh,
maybe
A game
five.
5 at least.
Maybe 5. They might get one win.
You don't think that
If they showed
Basic-
up, if they showed up to work.
that
Who was your 5 again? You had
basic
Jason Williams. I love him. He's my
fundamentals-
favorite basketball player.
Well, he's
I'm
six.
talking
He's six,
great
man.
passers, fundamentals, fundamentally sound,
Chris
no
passing.
no fouls, crisp passing, great shots, good plays,
Just
well
the
organized,
best
in
I
trash
just
control.
up
talk.
and down the court. They just that's where the pace of the
I
game.
said
is-
John Stockton,
the pace of the game. They were out. I'm sorry,
the
Yeah,
hedgehog.
they would slow the pace down.
but they can't.
Make them
on
play at their pace.
offensive.
Make them
They
play at their
can't. They can't stay in
Oh,
front
they
of them.
can. They can do a box and one.
Oh, you think Bill Walton could box out Shaq?
No,
Yeah, Bill Walton.
he
one
definitely
of the
could
biggest
box
boxes.
out Wilt Chamberlain.
He won a national championship for UCLA
He
Bruins.
did. You're correct. And he had a
He
decent
coached John
NBA
Wooden.
career.
Was his coach.
He had a decent NBA career.
Decent world
Yes.
champion.
You're
World
right.
champion.
Decent NBA career. Lambeer maybe gives you a better chance because
Jerry
he
West?
pisses him off and gets him out
The
of the game.
logo.
No. Jerry West was he's not even most players of that time are
Pistol
pissed that
Pete
he's the
Maravich?
logo. Pete, I give you that.
Pistol
Yes.
Pete.
Pistol Pete.
Before
Okay,
he got
half
sick.
court.
Pete,
What do
before
you
he got
do?
sick.
Stockton,
Yeah, before he got leg cancer.
Lambeer, because they gotta have
He
a
played before
defensive
the three-
rebounding mean guy because that team's gonna get hurt
He
if
played
not.
before the
Oh,
three. Point line.
the Pistons guy.
Lambeer.
Is that Lambeer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bill Lambier.
Put
That's what I said,
Lambeer up
they
next to
gotta have
Shaq.
Yeah, because Shaq
You got to
gets
play
mad.
80s rules.
Well, I
though.
was gonna say he
Yeah.
gets
Oh yeah. He
Shaq
played
goes out
40s
quick
rules.
because Shaq
40s
knocks
rules.
him out and then goes out.
Lambier's throwing an elbow.
But if you
in the
throw a
first 30
Rodman
seconds.
as our 6th man, why say ours? God dang it! Did I just join
Yeah.
that team?
You did.
Yeah,
part of
you're on
Choc-
that
You're
team.
team chocolate. That's
You're
fine.
the N word.
Yeah, look at
Well, I am the coach.
Look inward.
I've looked inward for a while, but I thought that was a good segment in our show. Okay,
I didn't say it. I said it brought this to my attention.
it seems. Like
Oh,
it
did they were they talking basketball?
No, they were
We were-
reading rap lyrics and stuff.
Oh.
TJ wanted to say bad words, but he said N-word.
a lot.
And I guarantee you,
Yeah.
WNBA, Jackie Styles and the next four.
Yeah,
and
Jackie Styles.
versus Russian prison chick, whatever, and the
Yeah.
next four from them.
Greta Thunberg.
Jackie
what the hell was
Styles.
that prison chick's
You're
name?
Brittany Grinder.
Brittany
You're
Granberg.
fucking retarded.
What are you talking about,
You believe
man?
that Jackie Styles is
You
a
said some educated things on this show.
First off, don't act
this
like
guy
you can
knows
even name
WNBA.
10 WNBA
I don't think I could name 10, but I could name the 5.
Mary Lou Retton.
Just are we going all time or
Nailed
current?
it.
Like give me Lisa
Before she
Leslie, give
broke
me
her leg.
Skylar Diggins, you give me,
Skylar Diggins
Gri-
half white,
but she's going on the.
and she played for Notre Dame. That pushes her over the edge.
that ice
Oh, you
skater
guys-
one
you
that
can't-
broke
that's
the leg.
not how it works. But yeah,
Yeah.
Are you seriously trying to talk
Tanya Harding.
WNBA with my man, the Thors on WMA?
That's
Now,
all he
the
watches.
Thor's-
W.
that
Yeah.
chick that was from Wichita that played with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Fucking WNBA.
Fuck yes, he is. Look at him.
Harlem Globetrotters chick from Kansas.
Wanda Sykes.
She was
Styles. No, you just said
she was
her.
African
Leslie
American.
Styles.
Queen Latifah. Yeah,
Yeah, well, she's got long nails.
All I'm saying, Casey, is that Jackie Styles' team would play below the rim,
Yep, they
more
play below
crisp,
the rim.
clean,
Controlled,
controlled,
well spoken,
high acumen for the game,
fleet footed,
hard work ethic.
fundamental basketball, Casey. Always
Intelligence
wins.
wins ball games
Basketball's
the play.
95% mental.
for sure.
That's why Yale's won all the championships lately.
Yale's not smart.
I don't know.
They're not getting the best whites. They're getting
Yeah, they're getting
Whites.
people that are paid.
smart whites.
Yeah, they're getting the rich kid whites. They're not getting smart whites.
Watch and one tournament.
Yeah, dude. Read a book.
There's some
The
guys.
the white guys that play for KU are playing there just because
That's
they're
why
dumb.
it's a huge deal when BYU's even relevant. That's why it's a huge deal when come on,
BYU, are you
guys.
talking
they're
Mormons now?
academically
We're talking Mormons?
elite, and yet they're still competitive.
They're godly.
But if
And
you
they're clean.
if you took out the academics and just got the best of the best,
Yeah.
I think it's a matchup. I think it's a matchup problem for any team.
It's a coin flip. Could go either way.
You have been listening to Below the Rim, not a salad tossing extravaganza.
Thank you, Skin Man.
You are welcome.
Stopping that jag. So eating hares out.
Oh, it was never in.
Chris says, I now picture Chips as Cricket from Always Sunny. Great take, Chris.
Chip is cricket from Always Sunny. Did you guys hear about the story about and Casey, you guys might have covered. Did you guys cover the anal bead chess player?
Nope, we did not.
Huh.
We were gonna. We saved it for this one.
Anal bleed.
There was
Bleed? Or bead?
Well, both.
Okay.
You
I
have to be
haven't
both.
read the whole story yet, but from what it's a couple weeks old at this point, there's this like chess master, which they still call them that, who was competing, and people were alleging that he won so dominantly because he had anal beads inserted into him that were like
I
vibratory,
heard about that.
and
yeah.
so somebody was clicking a button to
Yeah.
tell him what
it
move to
would
make or
buzz.
something.
Dude,
They
if
would
you were,
just-
that's a fucking badass baseball player fucking move if
Yeah.
you don't want to get busted.
for sure.
Well, what would that help you though?
Well, that's
If
why
Oh,
someone
like-
knows the signs.
that's how that's how they were still in the signs.
It would
bud.
help you
They had
regularly.
buzzers on their arms. The Astros.
Oh, to steal the signs.
Yeah.
So if you
So 4 of
Inserted-
them is a like a curveball. 3 of them's a
Could you
changeup.
bat with a butt plug in?
I can.
I mean, I could with Truman in for sure.
You rocket Truman tonight?
I got it.
But you make
Nice.
the butt plugs little bats, and we market this. Oh my God.
Make the president's whole bats, and let's keep presidential butt plugs.
Yeah,
for
but
cheating.
let's keep it rocking.
We can have spin-offs, and we have some ones that spin.
Oh yeah, we don't want to spin
We'll
off.
call
butt
them
plugs, man.
spin-offs,
That's
yeah.
dangerous.
There's a resin hot dog right
You
there.
could call them spin-ons.
Well, anyways, this chess player who was white, Casey, probably couldn't play basketball because he's too smart.
I'll
But
bring up a picture.
Whoa!
I'm saying as a
That
white,
might be the fucking comment that was over the line tonight, man.
white smart guys don't play basketball.
Really? That was the line?
Yeah. Look inward.
I'm looking at one.
Come on,
That's
man.
too much.
Yeah. We're trying to do a comedy show here, man.
You've nailed it. You've done it tonight.
Trying to do a comedy show. I voted. Did you find him?
Yeah.
He's got long hair. He looks like Jahir Sarnayev. You guys know
He does.
Boston
He looks
Marathon bomber.
exactly like Jahir Sinai.
I don't.
See, he's
Pressure
standing,
cooker
but look
bomber.
at it. He's
Okay.
getting buzzed right there. That's why he's so stiff.
That was to the left.
Why did it go away? Really? I
Okay,
don't want to watch
so-
a video.
According,
There he is.
oh yeah,
Up. They're checking his butt. Look at
that's the next tournament. They checked it because they got so many reports that this dude. I think he still won. I don't
That's
know.
a scope cam, man.
So did they find evidence of it?
clench. Well, no, he just
No, but
replaced it. He put it in his shoe.
Apparently, it's his back that was causing the pain.
Finally, you got a good one.
No, I don't know. I didn't follow up. I haven't checked in on chess yet. Once football's over, I'll get in on it.
It's over. I mean,
Yeah.
if,
Oh, yeah.
ours-
Well, that's true.
if you're,
Yeah, never
if you're
started.
your team,
For the Sooners, yeah, it's been over for a while. I'm looking forward to softball.
they are fucking. You so's your grandpa.
Yeah, that's for different reasons.
Are you and TJ going to watch the game
Ew.
I
together
did have
tomorrow?
a couple story
This show's
titles.
brought to you by Blue Chew. When grandpas want to watch softball, they need Blue
Oh, yeah.
Chew.
Or
I had a
him.
couple stories we didn't get to. I had a 49-year-old football or NCAA
I
football
bet
player,
TJ. We're not gonna watch it together because he's in Missouri, but
1880s
I don't watch
jeans,
football with kids neither. So
ocean
if you're picking up your
alligator,
kids, take them back. Right?
killed over a cat,
how many freaking kids does this guy have?
Coon
Eight?
at a
He's
bar,
got 8
You know what I mean?
and smoothie crowd surfs.
in every state.
And we got
too.
to smoothie crowd surfs.
That's the number one.
That was the number one.
I want some Popeyes.
Did TJ ever get rid of his truck?
Yeah, he did. Got it sold.
Jeez.
$6 big box.
Tell
You
me he
better
got the
bring me
protein bars
11
out of the back
piece.
before he sold it.
Nope, that was part. They seen those in the
Yeah,
pictures.
and
that
they-
was part of the deal.
Those are
As
expensive.
That's
long
why
as
he
those
got
numbers-
asking price.
Nice.
Man, that was a nice truck. What did he buy? Probably a Denali.
He hasn't bought anything yet. He's got a company truck, and then he went and looked at one the other day. He's looking for like a little like he
Dude,
went and looked at your
McLaren just
exact.
came out with a
He
new
went and
car.
looked at a 2012 Escort Sport or not S whatever yours was.
Oh, Fusion.
Fusion Sport.
Yeah. That'd be good for him. It's too. I don't think he could fit in it.
But he's looking at Focuses and stuff. He wants something to drive back and forth to pick up his kids.
God, I got a McLaren, dude.
Like a Mitsubishi Eclipse, maybe.
He's got 3 kids.
He's trying to get an
So,
uncomfortable,
and
shitty
he-
car to pick up his kids and drive 4 hours with them.
Just get a Geo
Well, he's
Metro.
just looking for something decent and fuel efficient.
Yeah.
Get the 3-liter.
Oh yeah.
Told him
Yeah.
he needs to get a
Tell you,
Malibu. I told
good-looking
him he's going to
cars, a Ford
Malibu.
Taurus.
His bigger thing is when he has his
Show.
whole situation's going together. He has
That's a
5
90
kids and his
96
wife.
show.
So,
And they quit making them in
And he-
'94.
but they've got the Buick.
They did make a station wagon Taurus. Remember that year?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, those
Oh,
are
that was
badass. Those
sick.
things. If they did a station wagon show,
Yeah. Dolby sound.
Oh yeah, that
So
was
the
round.
interior, everything was
Thomas
curved. There wasn't a
Hey,
flat surface
I
in the
know.
entire interior.
Tell me
that
one
was
of those.
that was the Mojo T-Rex.
I think he's
Dude, the
Mojo
new
had one?
McLarens are really nice.
he's in
and
a new lifestyle. He owes a lot of child.
they're only
care.
780,000. You can't tell me he can't afford one.
Yeah, he can afford that.
780. That's with the twin turbo V8.
Well,
It's
that's
gotta
what
be
he
12
paid for his truck. But that's not what he sold it for.
Yeah, a little depreciation. Get a used McLaren, slightly used.
Well, that's what that's an 18.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's
I think he's looking for like an Astro van or something.
Mm.
I don't know if they do a 2020 Astro van.
I
Yeah,
don't think
you want to
McLaren
go
makes
GMC
vans.
Safari.
That's a great ride, a GMC Safari.
Oh man,
Put a beanbag in there. Talk about a Dahmer mobile. You could
you could
really get a
definitely-
couple victims in there.
You could have some meat racks back there.
Mhm. You could meet up with some fellas at a truck stop, get in there.
that's what I'm
eat a-
starting to call my tits meat
split
racks.
a-
So it's a mobile dehydrator.
So I'm
Yeah.
starting to call tits in
That's
general
right.
meat racks.
Dude, there's
Oh,
a 720
human jerky.
S for 299,000. It's nothing.
That's nothing. Not for cars these days. Thank you. I'll have 8 milligrams of on, please. Anyways, that's all I had for the list. What'd you guys have?
It went off.
What was it? Something good?
Casey legs.
I had Jeffrey Dahmer. I saw Jeffrey Dahmer.
Dude, I was walking around at work today. I had some. They were struts for a thing, but I was acting like they were my crutches.
You need those Walter Jr.
Yeah.
things
Oh man, it was fucking
where he
a good
drags
little
his
segment.
little dead carp legs
Stealth.
around.
I also a guy. I
I'm gonna
also
get
saw
fixed.
a guy
I'm
in
gonna
a
challenge you to a celebrity boxing
convertible
match.
BMW. Guy in a convertible
Now that I
BMW
outweigh your little ass.
had a hat on, had the tree hanging from the mirror, 3 pairs of sunglasses on.
And a BMW?
Yeah, he had
Oh,
a
the
red,
smell good tree?
yeah, smell good tree. He was
Mhm.
cruising in his 300 BMW convertible.
Wait, is this Wichita?
Yeah.
Is it Crazy Mike?
West or east?
Remember
Mhm.
Crazy Mike?
Yeah, I remember Crazy
Did he,
Mike.
did he have headphones on?
Yeah, it was crazy.
No, it wasn't Crazy Mike.
Oh.
Oh,
He had 3 pairs of sunglasses?
On his tree.
Crazy Marshawn.
Crazy.
You know how many he was
Dante.
wearing? No.
Crazy Malik. Come on,
I
man. That was
passed a
right there.
guy
In fucking
the other
front of you,
day.
dude.
He was driving a 2020 Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
Had 3 TVs hanging from his mirror.
Hmm.
Casey.
I know. It's just
Oh,
He had the hand controls on his
fucking bird.
steering wheel.
I thought you were
The
gonna say
first
it
thing you
was,
said when I came into the studio
You're
today, you got no
fucking-
TVs.
You're fucking before.
No, I don't, dude. I don't.
we have
have it.
TV envy, man.
I text you to fucking ask if you could bring a TV up, man. Jesus Christ.
To enter
I have
the
asked
studio,
so little
you
you
gotta have a TV.
motherfuckers over the years, and I asked for one fucking TV.
We have one for you. It is waiting for you.
I've got one of yours, but the other side of this wall.
Oh yeah, hang that up too.
I took it down because you said you wanted it back.
Put it in your car, dummy, so you can watch stuff
I'm
while you drive.
trying. I need more water.
Oh shit. This is fun. Here's a rape whistle.
I know.
Oh, we haven't
It's the
blown
only
that in a
thing I
while.
didn't throw away.
Thank you, man.
That a lot
His
of whistling
pin,
came from Dahmer's
your
place.
whistle,
Hey,
and the
don't
hot
be-
dogs.
don't be calling wolf whistles over there. That's
And fucking Angel
for a
Cosby,
serious
the only things I
situation.
let you
That's true.
guys keep. And the double-sided dong.
I never really gave a gander at Jesus on this rape
It's a
whistle.
weird looking one.
Casey might have a point about Black Jesus.
He is.
That's a
That's the real one right there,
that's
bro.
a primitive
Yeah.
Jizo there.
That's the real one, bro.
Well, how big is this cross now? Because that little guy could be a pumpkin chunker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
He's-
a big cross for a little buddy.
Shoot,
Well, Jesus, how old was Jesus? Other than being a country boy, how
he's
old was he?
43.
Third, no.
Jesus may, but those were childbearing hits.
Oh,
in
he's
this one,
30.
too.
Oh, he was the same age as of all the rock stars when they passed away.
33.
33.
That's it.
Yeah, I was, gonna
Larry
say, I was pretty sure it was 30.
Larry Bird.
Larry
What's
Bird
his
was
number?
like Jesus.
But I don't know nothing.
So Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, it's true.
33.
So is Tony Dorsett.
33.
Nolan Ryan was
And
30
so is
for
my
most of his career, but he was 34.
Well, we only count Nolan when he was at the Texans, right?
Well, that's my favorite Nolan Ryan
Yeah.
when he went to Houston because that's when W owned him.
That's true. And W, did you watch that?
I
told
watched it.
you. Yeah, that's good.
Did you ever watch George Brett play when
Did
he
you
was-
watch the Nolan
had
Ryan one?
hemorrhoids?
Of course I did.
Is that where you got the W thing?
Yes.
Yes, I almost called you last night when he popped on.
You watched it last night?
Yeah, it's
Dude, the
hilarious.
day it came out, I watched it. And I was
I never knew what Nolan Ryan looked like. I'd only heard of him. I thought
he looks great. He's like 90
watched
years old.
Yeah.
I watched it too.
He looks probably better now
We're
than
making
he
like
did when he
30K a
played.
year, and 4 to 8 years
No,
later,
he's
he's making like
old now.
8 million. a
Yeah,
year.
he was making
He looks
30,
really old.
33,000
I mean,
and had to
like-
go home to go farming.
But
for
dude,
the
he-
off-season.
7,000 his first year. That's what he made. Won a World Series, made $7,000. It's like I got to go home.
Whoopee!
Well, that's what they. And then, yeah, because there was like 2 years of his career, he made more endorsements because he was like the endorsement
yeah,
king back
he was
then.
like
he
the
did
John Madden.
everything.
I would have too.
But he
Advil.
went from making like 7K to millions, like in the span of 4 years.
And he saved all of it. Still drove the same Taurus.
No, he's a pimp, dude.
It's SHO.
Only eats beef from his ranch.
But when W looks good. If that's recorded now,
He does.
he come in cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Because they said like,
I had like.
"Why do you?
crack
Are you
jokes.
excited to be here?" He's like, "Not really."
Yeah.
But I guess I am.
W could run tomorrow.
Oh,
Sharp as
Can
a
you
tack.
run again after a certain period of time?
Not if you've made 2 terms, and he made 2 terms.
I thought you could take a term off.
He was never even
I thought it was
impeached.
consecutive
But
terms.
he won it. He
Even
got his.
Bill Clinton was impeached.
No, he got his 8 years.
Is it 8 years total or is it consecutive?
It's both.
FDR did 37 years.
It doesn't
Ruined
matter.
this
It's both.
country.
Fuck
Yeah,
it,
and
is
great
Barb
picture.
still alive? I can't
Great.
remember.
Great butt plug.
No.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
No,
that
his
wheel-
wife is.
Put
yes.
that wheelchair in
President.
there.
You talking about his wife? His wife is still alive. The
it's
matriarch
fine
is not.
taking it to the chair.
Yeah, his problem was actually in his
Well,
back.
I've said,
That's a
but
design
if
flaw.
you
We should put
guys
the
would
chair
have just
first.
got behind the Jeb wagon like I was,
Jeb is freaking. He's
Yeah.
one mushroom.
We get
we
Miss-
would have had him back in office.
We get
He would
Miss
have been
W.
Secretary of State or something.
Miss W be the first female
Yeah,
president, and don't even
I
hide the fact that W is going to make all decisions from
He
the.
didn't make
oh,
the
sure.
decisions when he was in there.
I think Jeb's less lucid than Biden.
I don't
Steve
trust.
Carell made the decisions. If you've seen the movie,
From the Daily Show.
yes.
This is why I don't trust white people.
This is why I thought it was your church experiences.
No, go out and vote. Pick between Trump or Biden.
Yeah, God, we have great choices. We'll see
Your
who the
vote matters.
we'll see who their VPs are going to be, and then we'll go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harris or Pence.
The
No,
VPs.
well, it won't be Pence again. I
Oh
don't
no.
think. I wouldn't think.
If it's Abbott,
And I think it's going to be
Abbott and
Buttigieg will
Costello,
be
dude.
next for VP. So we're
is there
good.
any other handicap? I mean, they're all mentally handicapped, but
In
is
the
there
which department?
give them a wheelchair, like 2 wheelchairs, president, vice president, both wheelchair bound.
Well, by
Half
the
the
time they
race.
run, they'll both be in wheelchairs. So
Is this a Hawking Hot Wheels thing?
No, I just think that Abbott's got a good chance of wanting to run.
he's
or-
not gonna. It's gonna be.
Well,
This,
he
it's
wants
gonna
to
be
run.
He's wanted to
damn
run for a long
Santos.
time.
That's why him and Trump are starting to fight. And
But is there any other? Did that one lady die that got shot in Arizona?
Buttigieg.
no, but she won't run for anything anymore. She said.
Are you trying to find somebody in a
Gabby.
wheelchair?
Gabbard.
Yeah. Not the one that the
Gabbard.
one with the NASA.
Yeah, Gabbard.
Yeah.
And Tulsi is not gonna run at. Well, she
Yeah.
might, but as an
She
independent,
should.
I don't know what she's got. But she's not. She left
I
the
guess we
Democratic Party.
Could you imagine all the great porn that would be created once she became president?
My Lord, that'd be great.
POTUS Poontang.
Oh yeah.
That's why when Sarah Palin.
That's
was
why I wish
running-
she wouldn't have left the party. I would have got behind her.
Nailing Palin.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Well, you don't like her because she left the party?
No, because she won't run as an independent. An independent can't win, and she won't run as a Republican.
Well,
she
she left
said.
the party because she felt like it was an elitist cabal
Yeah,
Well,
which
there
we
was
all know that's
more
not true.
just-
of warmongers.
Yeah.
Well, there was a little bit more
what
than
she
that,
said.
but yeah, I know.
Elitist cabal of warmongers. But
Someone just said that about AOC. Can you believe that? At a town hall meeting. Said
Really?
that she's the reason that we're gonna go to nuclear war.
I watch your TikTok for macaroni and cheese recipes.
Great recipe, super creamy.
Grandma Boss Cuban mac and cheese.
And she used to be a bartender.
So she knows how to mix it up.
She knows how to
Right.
make mac and
Yeah,
cheese.
sure.
She knows how to open up a can of beer.
Yeah.
With her teeth.
But none of those women are in wheelchairs, except for the one that got shot. She's probably wheelchair bound, but she's not running.
Hillary might run again.
She might be on a wheelchair.
She could be in a wheelchair by then.
Have you
She's
seen
got
the
AIDS
size
by
of her
now.
ankles?
If her and Hillary have had sex, she has AIDS,
Hair's
so she
still
could be in a
growing.
wheelchair.
That's
Or
true.
her and Bill.
They don't have sex. They're not even
They
living
have
together.
never had sex. I know.
He's in Arkansas 3, by the way.
He looks like he's got monkeypox these
Yeah.
days, Bill.
God.
He
Jimmy
looks
Carter's
dude.
gonna
He
outlive
actually
them
looks
all.
better
kid.
now.
JC, the real JC.
It's like, yeah, we're out here in Spain. No, that's Whore Island.
Jimmy Carter might be wheelchair bound, and he did only have 4 years.
Why do you want to be in a
No.
wheelchair?
Oh, just for the quarter,
It's all that construction work.
the
he was
money that
doing.
they're going to be on.
was all that Habitat for
Silvers.
Humanity.
How would they get them in Air Force One where they have one of those like lifts they have by the pool? You just hand crank it and you hook up the chair and lift them up?
Well,
Or would they build a big zigzag ramp that it can reel them up all the way to the.
I think they put him on the top of the airport and they rolled him down into
He
the
looks
airplane.
fucking great. He's fucking 80.
Just Swack.
Ah, that's fun. Mr. Abbott, don't touch your wheels.
Skin peeling off of his palms.
Oh, President Abbott.
You know they would armor plate that wheelchair too.
Oh,
They put run
yeah.
flat tires on there. They put some 1/4-inch steel that pops up.
Oh yeah, and you couldn't get a
Drew?
You couldn't get a sniper to get a wheelchair guy.
No.
Because the
That
vital
does look
vital
fuck,
organs are too
that
close
is
together.
actually- Holy shit!
The
We
strike
had a
zone's too small.
revelation.
That's Drew.
That's fucking Drew, bro.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of the one in the suit.
Yes,
Okay.
not the beautiful lady in the dress.
The beautiful lady in the dress looks like Mick Jagger from the 70s.
Right.
Mick Jagger was a beautiful lady in the 70s, so yes.
Even in that picture, Bill's checking out the chick that's
Yeah.
on the end of the yard beside him.
I wish somebody would have told him to brush his teeth. At some
Who,
point.
Bill?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Look at his wooden teeth. He's got wooden teeth.
I've never seen more.
He-
That looks like a fucking
Hey.
emoji they photoshopped that.
Yeah. It's a
That thing's so
robot,
bad.
Casey. That's a robot.
That's Captain
There you go,
Ahab.
Bill. That's majestic.
That's
right there.
beautiful.
That's a
What is wrong with that?
That's Captain Ahab.
Looks like he's got a
That is a fucking. That's
Looks
coach.
like he was-
That's coach.
third string in
Landry,
double A
man,
minor
that's-
ball in the 70s as a catcher.
oh,
Hey, go me! It's me.
Marshmallow Man.
Fucking beautiful.
yeah. That's a
Fucking-
face a lot of women consider pretty bad. A lot of women on that island.
A lot of women.
He
have
might have been
sat on
drinking in that
face.
one.
Yeah.
There are so many women right now that
Yeah.
has so many horrible dreams.
About that face.
Fuck you
get
guys.
triggered.
You know
As
what?
soon as they see
He
that
fucked
face,
those
they're like,
girls. I
"Yeah."
know that.
Your money's
There
on
ain't
the
no
counter.
women that have accused him of fucking
They're all dead.
touching their pussies.
"Oh, no, don't get me on your dress."
There's a whole list.
got in
Eileen
trouble
Maxwell
one
went to
time.
trial with it.
Thanks, honey. Go stand on that square over there on the floor. Click.
Next.
I'll see you next week. Well, happy anniversary to Bill and Hillary. 47 years. That's a big accomplishment.
That's huge.
You guys don't want to. You guys don't want to do coon at the bar
Coon in a bar.
or
That's,
killed over a cat, ocean alligator. I don't know. Okay.
that's going back to Dahmer.
He sells tacos in Kansas now.
Got her all knocked back there.
Got to look inward, man.
Tired of people looking outward.
Well, stay woke, everybody. Stay woke, go broke.
Yeah,
Right.
and check out that hit movie, The Ewokes.
Yep, check that out. Any suggestions people should do?
Go to Vegas.
Go to Vegas.
It's grand time.
Drink more
Yeah.
water.
You had a good time.
Drink
Hey,
water.
water.
Yeah. Stay hydrated out
Find
there.
new friends.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have some. I do have a clip for you.
Okay.
Duff. You know the rock and roll band called Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
Duff
heard
was
of
the bass player, and I watched a short thing. It came through the old the Facebook portholes.
Yeah.
There was a time where he didn't have a glass of water for 18 years, but
I've been there, dude.
he said those words. And then he went to the hospital, almost died.
Yeah, you got
Because
to
all he
drink
was
water.
drinking was alcohol, and that dehydrates you. He said, yeah, for 18 years I didn't drink any water, like zero.
And he's fine.
Well, he's fine now.
Yeah,
because
but
he's
I'm saying
drinking water.
now.
He quit drinking because he almost died.
Got to get out there and stay hydrated, guys. Get yourself a relief pitcher.
And by the way, sick of people driving around without seatbelts. You know what I mean? Wear your seatbelt, would you? The guy from Def Leppard, you know the drummer from Def Leppard.
Yeah, I just heard his name earlier. Can't remember it.
The reason he's got one arm is because he didn't wear his seatbelt. Got in a car accident, got thrown from the car.
No shit.
And he was
Lost
good.
his arm. It was
They-
Could you
good.
imagine
do
if he had
slingshots
two
have
arms?
Seatbelts even?
What's that?
Do slingshots have seatbelts?
Oh, yeah. They
Players?
got seatbelts.
Yeah,
Well, he got thrown from the
5-point
car,
harness.
lost his arm. But at the time, he had a
Did he
girlfriend.
find it later on?
She was buckled up.
died.
Wear your seatbelts, everybody.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yeah.
She was dead long before
I
that
know,
accident.
I know.
Would you rather die or be one arm?
Die.
Hashtag Jim Abbott.
Good idea. Wheelchair it. And drink water.
Drink water and don't let your meatloaf. And there's a carp in the
And
tub.
try to look for new friends anytime you get a chance.
Steve,
Won't you-
enjoy your furniture, buddy.
Yeah, Steve.
And-
Enjoy that furniture and
Bring
let us
some
know.
of that weed my way, man.
Take a picture. Yeah, I bet she's. Yeah, have we heard? Has he been finding the good bud here in
No,
Kansas?
he sent me a picture. He brought a
Oh, he
whole
brought
bunch
some.
with him.
Good.
He hasn't found any here because he brought it with him so far, but it's probably gone now.
Yeah.
I would hope
2 weeks. That's
Yeah.
a pound.
at least
Right.
2 pounds.
And for
Pound a
those,
Well,
But
he's
he's
done
gonna
a lot
come
of
down and check out the
videos.
restaurant, buy him some. So he'll be good.
Oh, sure.
There's
There's
this
tons of
dispensary
weed.
right next to
Yeah, there's tons of weed in Oklahoma.
and for all of our lady listeners, don't be afraid to join a cult.
And I bought the
or two.
barbecue restaurant
Yeah.
recently, and I haven't
Yeah,
decided what
join
I'm
a
going to do
cult.
with
They'll
it.
take anybody.
But
Anybody can
pennies on the
join.
dollar.
I'd cook barbecue.
Just be cool.
I've
Just be
thought
cool,
about
man.
it. Would it be weird if a vegetarian owned a barbecue restaurant?
You can charge whatever you want for barbecue.
Yeah.
Veggies barbecue. And all we do is beef jerky, and we just sell Skidman's beef jerky.
That's a good idea.
Straight from the morgue.
Dried barbecue.
I know what you're thinking. 300,000 square feet's too much for a beef jerky dispensary. You're wrong.
Try the clam jerky.
Tried barbecue.
We're out of carp jerky. We
Yeah,
had
little
a
clam lips left.
It's
basketball team come through and clean us out of the carp jerky.
Oh yeah. Well, the brass carp is down there in Oklahoma.
916.
Listen, it was John Stockton's team. Okay,
Everybody listens
we
to-
know what
Everybody
color
listens to
they
the show
are.
has to kiss the carp before they come in the store.
Yeah.
You know?
It'll be up front. You have to rub the carp for
Rub the
good
carp.
luck.
Leave a penny or an orange. One of those little Japanese guys.
Hey guys, it was good to have you guys back in studio for a show, man.
Yeah. Well, we had an accident last week, so we're back. So the brass carp, guys, it's out there,
Come out to the brass carp.
which is a better name than OK Taco.
Yeah, the brass carp.
The brass carp taco, man.
We've got time to change. It's just another business license, no big deal. You guys can't do that.
You can't name it the brass
brass
carp.
carp.
Hey, listen, look at
Why is it too close to some other company?
Okay, brass carp company. Brass carp taco company. Brass carp taco company and roadshow.
I think that when you guys come down to do our shows down there, that episode will always be the brass carp. So we'll do it around the carp.
Oh, we'll have the carp in the middle.
Yeah.
It'll be like a circle jerk, but better.
Well, exactly though.
Oh.
Because we'll still
So we'll do.
come on it.
Okay.
With this new medicine I'm on, it takes me a long time. So if you guys got some time, now I have to do what you
How much
do.
medicines are you? You have a hole in your back. Now they got you on new medicine?
Just one for my nerves.
Dude, don't talk to me.
My
That-
legs.
that little BMW out there.
I'll kick some ass.
Hey,
man.
That little
What's up?
BMW out
What's-
there will lay that whole seat will lay down.
Yeah,
so you
it
can
will.
drive. It'll lay down. He knows. He
Fuck
laid
yeah,
down the other
bro.
day.
Oh, you can lay so deep in a
Yeah.
What
BMW.
you drove a truck? I don't know what
Huh?
BMW you're talking about.
Your
So
buddy,
balls
your
deep in a
BMW out there in the
I,
little
that's
parking
my
lot.
son's.
Then drive your son's car.
You bought it. Your
yeah,
car.
it's your
Yeah.
car.
No, I
You pay
sold
the
it.
insurance.
You pay the insurance.
Takesies, backsies.
Yeah.
I mean, just swap for an evening.
No, I
Swap,
think
swap.
Amy's company still paying the insurance. So we pay him back. Honestly. I don't know that word.
That company just bought TJ's truck too.
Yeah, that's true.
Just in the house. You're welcome for the restaurant, guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So just know that your meatloaf and that stuff. Chris, love you, buddy. Steve,
Yeah.
everybody.
Wish Chris was here to paint my stuff.
Yeah.
So much painting to do. So much trim painting to do.
Trim.
That's all I. Chris
You
would
guys
have.
got a sprayer?
Chris would have been really happy with my trim work though.
hmm
He really would have.
He's gonna love it. We're gonna send him photos.
He would give him. He gave me okay because
Mhm.
I sure did. I thought of him the whole time I was painting that trim. Like this is what Chris would do. Took my time. Got so much more to do. I bought a paintbrush today.
Did you?
Yeah.
On Amazon or in real life?
No, in real life because it was there. I should have bought it on Amazon. It's $5 cheaper, but I didn't. I don't even want to look because I'm sure it is.
It's on Paint Shop.
Oh, there's 5 of them in the shop.
I
Bud.
know.
Okay.
It's a tradition. It's a family tradition, just like Britney Spears saying.
Yeah, having a kid. And then,
She's so beautiful.
well, I hope she gets better.
Me too.
So
Yeah.
Everybody send her a little private message, tweet at her or something
I send
Send
one
us
every
some T's
night.
and
to
P's.
drink some water. You know, she
stay
does look
hydrated.
dehydrated.
She'll be dead within a year. So we're gonna go out on top, and praise God. See you guys.
Love you.
Love you.
Steve had Freddy's.
She needs help, man. She's sick.
Did you know that the saying is not "I'll be your huckleberry"?
It's not?
It's "I'll be your huck bearer."
I'll be your huckleberry. From the movie Tombstone?
Yes. So
One of
on
those
a
Mandela
casket, there's a
Huckberry?
no, the little thing that you hold it with is called a huck.
The pallbearers would hold the huck.
So I'll be your huck bearer.
Did he slur it? He's all fucked up.
Well, because of the cowboy slang and whatever. So there's shirts that say "I'll be your huckleberry,"
Yeah.
but it's "I'll be your huck bearer." That's a fucking just a weird.
That's Mandela effect.
Yeah. It's
Talked about
Mandela
it.
effect for sure.
Nelson Mandela effect, which is something about him
Totally.
not being in prison.
I just because that's been part
Or
of the
he died in
show.
prison,
That's
he
part
did.
of the show. It's been said. I just thought
I'll
I'd.
be your huckleberry?
Speaking
Yeah.
of the show, what'd you save it as, Casey?
I don't. What I called the show at the beginning. It's on the.
Oh. Inward?
No. Well, yeah, I was gonna say. Look inward, but INWORD.
Yeah, spell it that way. That's perfect.
What did I don't know. I called it something fairly decently funny, but I don't remember what it was.
Something
Broke back together again.
broke back together again.
You know, we have a lot of material wealth. Written from the outside.
I can't believe that inward.com is not the